Hi. Hello. Hello, it's me. Hello. Look, check it out. We fixed my live 2D model. Aza fixed this model in about 2.5 seconds. It was very nearly insulting how easy the fix was. Doc, you were right in the end. It was my movement config. Somehow I had slid the y-axis up a bit, and that's all it was. That's all it was. This is a stupid thing. I must have done it by accident and just not noticed. I don't know why. But hey, we're fixed now. Oh, happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're having a good Space Jam stream. Welcome to the I don't remember writing that. Oh no, I don't remember writing that. See, this is the problem. I wrote about 200 different items for that list, and I don't remember what any of them are anymore. So if I keep adding to the list, there's definitely going to be some repeats because my sense of humor is really dumb, and I've forgotten what I've put in there. Welcome to the ham is pretty good though. Did I try turning it off and on again? I did do that and it didn't work. Oh, but oh god, no, I can't talk about that. There's something new happening with me with my stream, and it's a surprise, and I am going to try my very best to keep it a surprise for as long as I can. But given how bad I am at keeping surprises, at keeping secrets, I suspect everyone's gonna know what it's about very shortly. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and keep it a secret. It is not a re-debut. It's not. No, I'm staying like this. I'm staying robot. Don't you worry. How cool would that be, right?
Lizard.
Lizard. A model that exists in time as well? That'd be interesting. Could you do that? I suppose you could, right? Like, you could just have a model that changes over time, and then that has the time dimension on it, and technically that's 4D? Sort of, kind of, technically? Maybe? That might be fun. It's a model that just shows your stream time? Sure. Oh, well, hey, Doc, congrats on getting first. Desty, congrats on getting second. And thank you for showing up, Flicker. Congrats on third. I did take my meds. I took my meds earlier today, so that's all good. And yeah, hey, happy Tuesday. It's the last day of the month. It is the end of September, if you can believe it. We are getting into the... I guess we're already there. I was about to say we're getting into the months that end in Burr, but September also ends in Burr, so that's... We're in the back end of the year. We're coming up into fall, winter now, which is wild. So I guess I should have some warnings. There will be a couple of weeks from now cuts into the streams, just because I got boat stuff to take care of. It's the opposite of the beginning of the year where I had to put the boat in the water. Now I got to take the boat out of the water. So like I got to set time aside to drop the mast and pull the boat out of the water. And then I got to help, take all the docks out of the water and just lots of stuff. Is your room decorated for Halloween, or is the ghost part of the menu screen? Oh yes, no, that ghost is part of the menu. It's part of the game. I think that's the icon for the developers. Len feet pics. And yes, not on the 19th. Don't you worry. I will be there for the 19th. I will make sure of that. I'll be sure to ask for my work shift to be on the 18th. I mean, if you want feet pics, I can just sort of scoot myself up a bit. There you go. There's some feet for you. Right? I don't really have feet, though. There's not much feet to mention down there. But I can tippy-tap with them. Tip-tap, tip-tap. I turned on OBS to start streaming. And, like, my activity feed is full of people who followed me while I was offline. Like, I got 5 followers while I was offline. That's weird. In the last 2... Alright, Spooky. Alright, Spooky. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing to keep in mind. October.
Lizard.
Lizard. It's gonna be the back half of October. Oh, by the way, Spooky, because of my last stream when I kept repeating lizard whenever you use lizard, my partner, we're sitting down for supper. My partner goes, "What the hell were you saying?" Like over and over. It was some word, and they're like, "Oh, lizard." He goes, "Yeah, yeah. Why did you keep saying lizard?" Oh, thank you. Thanks, Doc. Why is it not doing the thing though? Hey, shout out thingy. Why are you not working? Didn't play the clip, and I don't know why. That's weird. Sometimes it breaks, but I don't know. Oh shit, that's right, Doc. I was supposed to set up the action so that you could change some of my stream stuff. I forgot. I'll do that next time. Speaking of notes to myself, y'all use Google Keep or like a note-taking app? Like the part where you're in the air. I have a note-taking app, and I was going through it just cleaning it up because, you know, as you use a note-taking app, like it just fills up with notes, right? I have a note in here. Let me read it to you verbatim because I have no goddamn idea what this note is about. No title. Alto saxophone. A big coin. Archie comics. All I want for Christmas is you. Alfonso. Art. Archie. Alpaca. Archie. Alicia. That's it. That's the whole note. I don't know what it's about. I have absolutely no goddamn idea what that note's about. I don't remember writing it. I don't remember what I could I can't think of what I could possibly have used it for. Yeah. I don't know what the hell it's about. I have no clue. Stuff that appears in Archie comics. I mean, maybe? I did read a lot of Archie comics when I was a kid. But yeah, I have no goddamn idea. Anyway, it's been deleted. It's gone now, so don't have to worry about that anymore. Is this a code? Yes, it's a secret code into my lair. You get into my network, start implanting viruses and whatnot. Oh my god. Can you imagine if I set up like an ARG for everyone to play while I was gone for a month? And then the answer at the end is just the friends we made along the way. Because really, the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Man, I am tired. And it doesn't feel like a Tuesday today. I had the day off, so oh no, I can see it. I can see that you did that. Wait for it to happen. Fuck. God damn it. It is somehow worse knowing that it's there. Also, Doc, save those. Save those for tomorrow. Look, I'm playing Silent Hill tomorrow. My first ever Silent Hill game. Ever. I have never played a Silent Hill. And in fact, the last time I played an, I guess you could say objectively horror genre game, was like Resident Evil something on the GameCube when I was a kid. Ages ago, right? Ages ago. I don't play horror games because I'm a big old scaredy cat. What if I scare myself? If you're scared, how do you think I feel? So yeah, watch me try and handle Silent Hill tomorrow. It's gonna be a time. Oh, my cat's screaming for some reason. Hey, little mouse, you all right? You good? All right. Yeah, it's gonna be a time. And then, Ghost Town on Thursday. I'm playing some VR. Show the kid. I can't. I don't have a. I don't have a. Could I show the cat? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I'm sorry. There are pictures of her in the Discord. But, yeah, join the Discord if you want to see pictures of my cat, I guess. She's very cute. It's the younger one. She's a little shithead. She's very, very bright, but she uses her smarts for evil. Don't Ugh, don't riot. Hold on. Do I have a picture of her? Okay, I have a picture of her as a kitten. Here, I'll put on the there we go. Let's see. Let me put up the picture of her as a kitten. She doesn't look like this anymore, but she's quite cute as a kitten. Where the hell is that picture? There it is. Okay. And swap. Okay, it's a really small picture, but that's her as a kitten. She's a little baby. She's a tiny little baby. Oh no. Oh no. I'm teaching you bad This is a bad precedent to set. Look at the little baby. She's so small and cute. This was her as a kitten. And you can see the evil in her eyes. You can see the shithead she would grow up to be. Little baby, that's right. She's my little mush. Okay, I'll put the schedule back up. Because it's handy having the schedule up. her pillow too big for her goddamn she. She's still a fairly small cat, but man, is she ever a little asshole. She likes to get her way. She's a little princess. She'll take up the entire bed if you let her. She's got more sleeping spots in the house than any of us know what to do with. Like, she's got the bed, the big egg chair, the papasan. She likes to sleep on the couch in various boxes. She likes to turn blankets and pillows and stuff into her own personal pillows. She'll sleep on the bookcases. Like, she sleeps everywhere. She likes to lord over her domain. I love that cat. She's a very good cat. She's just a little asshole. Which is what most cats are, right? Like, most cats are going to be little assholes, I think. Yeah, what was I think I had something else to talk about, but I think we're just going to get straight into the game. I'm glad I've got my 2D model up again. It feels good to have motion again. And I will tease it right now. Definitely join us for tomorrow because we've got Halloween is happening. You want to see a bit of a teaser? You want to see a little bit of a teaser for tomorrow? Oh, I can do it. Want to see something cute? Check this out. Where is it? Oh. Just a bit of a teaser. This isn't the thing I said I was going to spoil. No. This is for tomorrow. Different thing entirely. You'll get to see something Aza and I discovered in VTube Studio as well that is a lot of fun. Do the wings flap? No. I wish they did. Hello, cat ears. Let's... Cat ears and horn. Sure. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get to the game, yeah? Whoop. All right. So, welcome, Flicker. I hope you are ready. I hope you have gathered your fortitude. We are continuing Quality Dreams Reasonably Priced. If you weren't here last time we played this, this is a game where Jin here works at a body mod slash... Oh, no. No. Why am I being sprayed? I don't want this. Jin here works at a body mod slash body augment shop. It's a cyberpunk dystopia. You know, you can get add-ons and prosthetics and cool shit. Jin has a little pet bunny called Nibbles. Nibbles is very sick. Jin is broke as fuck. So Jin needs to work extra hard at their job to make up enough money to help out Nibbles. But to do that, because we work on commission, we need to basically like sell our souls. We need to upsell our clients on stuff they may or may not need to make up that commission money so that we can save the rabbit. And we have already ruined one woman's life and I still feel bad about it. So we are very nearly at the amount of money we need for this. But it's been rough so far. So let's just get straight into this. This was a painting I got from someone who I helped. I also have some tea that I got from someone else I helped. And none of that makes up for the fact that I ruined Florence's life. And I still feel bad about it. I'm gonna have to play this game again later. Maybe off stream, maybe not, and just go through Florence's story again to see how it might turn out different. Because holy hot damn. Also, hey, this game has no voice acting, so if you like the sound of my voice, you're gonna hear a whole lot of it because we're narrating the whole damn thing. I am not a voice actor though, so. Let's fucking do this. Do we have audio across the board? We got audio, we got lights, we got sound, we got motion. Okay, let's go. After getting ready, I kiss Nibbles goodbye and make my way to the elevators. Oh, I get into work and drop my things off in my office. When I return to, oh no, oh here we go. When I return to the lobby to grab some tea, I notice Florence Sandarine is here. Oh, okay, but it's kind of pretty though. Oh, she looks so sad. Flicker, Flicker, I wasn't ready for this right away. Oh no. Her eyes are on her hands in her lap. Her shoulders curl inwards. The scale's kind of fucked though, actually. Call out. You... Your hands are clean. You have no blood on your hands. Florence? Oh, hello, Jin. Have you a moment to speak with me? Her voice is lilting and melodic. It makes me think of ringing crystal and birdsong. Yes, always. Yeah, of course. What's up? I just wanted to let you know how things are going since, well, you know. My voice has proven very popular and my family is doing well. Thank you for your help. Please also pass on my thanks to Dr. Sol for her commendable work. My family was pleased with the additional mods you recommended as well. Oh, Florence. They have suggested that I return in the future to get further work done as the trends change and such. How are you, girl? How have you been doing since the procedure? I've been fine, a bit tired, but that's all. Ugh. I know that song. I know that old song. Hey, you ever at work and then a coworker comes up to you and you're there. And the coworker says, hey, how you doing? And you go, I'm fine, I'm just tired. Y'all know how it is. How are you finding your new voice? Everyone tells me it's lovely. Sol did an excellent job. That doesn't answer my question, Florence. Do you like your voice? Was there anything more that you wanted to talk about? Not particularly, no. She pulls out a tablet. I've got to get going. Thank you for speaking with me, Jin. Of course. Ugh. With a final nod goodbye, she leaves the clinic. Florence seemed oddly stiff. I hope she's doing all right. Oh, Florence. I decide to stay and work in the lobby, so I settle down behind the counter. After a few hours, the door opens, and I look up to see Clement walking in. Oh, Clem! Hi, Jin. Hi, Clement, how are you? I'm doing well, thanks. I'll let Dr. Sol know that you're ready. You can wait here until she comes to get you. Thanks. They smile, but there seems to be an underlying tension that wasn't there the last time we spoke. Oh. Is everything all right? You seem a bit tense. Dr. Sol mentioned that my blood pressure made this procedure a bit of a risk. I decided to go forward regardless, but I guess the reality of it is seeping in now that I'm here. The risk itself is quite minimal. I guess my nerves just don't understand statistics, do they ever? Are nerves ever rational? No. Understand, reassure, offer support. Reassurance never works. Understanding is sort of maybe offer support. Is there anything I can do to make this easier for you? No, that's all right. Well, let me just say that you'll be seen by an incredible surgeon. Please know that Sol wouldn't perform this procedure if she wasn't confident that it would go well. Thank you for saying that. Speaking of Sol, let me finish letting her know that you're here. I tap out a message to Sol. I hear the doors open and turn to see Sol walking over. This is mean because the proper answer is to ask which they want. Which... Oh, I guess, right? Like, would you like me to reassure you, or do you just want to, you know, vent a little bit? That kind of thing, right? I get it. Clement, it's nice to see you again. You can follow me. I'll see you around, Jin. Oh god, Clement's gonna die on the table. They give a small nod and follow Sol to the surgery. I return to my work and settle back into the catalog of new mods we'll be offering at the clinic. Part of my mind stays with Clement. I reassure myself that if the risk was in any way significant, Sol wouldn't have agreed to operate. Later that day... Oh boy, I get home and take a second to unwind and reflect on the day. I hope Clement's surgery went smoothly. I know Sol knows what she's doing, but part of me can't help but worry. I take a moment to stretch and release some of the tension I've been carrying in my shoulders. With a sigh, I get up and start on a few chores, just the bare minimum I need to finish tonight. I let Nibbles, baby! I let Nibbles out as I eat dinner. Between bites, I offer her small snacks. She is such a baby. I love the way they drew Nibbles. What a perfect little critter she is. The new episode of We'll Reach Each Other No Matter the Gulfs Between Us or Bridges We Must Cross is airing tonight. I look at my inept TV and try not to let my feelings bubble forward. It's just a show. It's just a show. I'll see the new episode another day. I take a look at the time with surprise. The night sneaked up on me. Sneaked or snuck? Hey chat, what do you say? Do you say sneaked or snuck, the past tense of sneak? They're both valid, but I'm curious which one you prefer. Because English is a real bastard. You say snuck? I sneaked in, I snuck in. I think I also say snuck. God, can I just talk about something really funny for a second? So, check this out, right? I'm doing my Japanese lesson yesterday. Snucked? Flicker, that's not an option. That ain't right. I done sneaked. So I was doing my Japanese lesson yesterday, right? And my teacher is looking over some practice sentences I wrote. Just like I would take a sentence she wrote that I knew was grammatically correct, and then I would change some of the words around to change the topic, but try to maintain the grammar, right? So she was looking through the sentences and being like, okay, this one's, you know, this one is grammatically correct, but it isn't how a native Japanese person would say it, right? Like it doesn't sound natural kind of thing. And then she'd correct me on a bunch of things. And then at one point she gets to one and she's like, I wrote, by cat ears, I wrote, taksan no, I think, restaurant, which is just lots of restaurants or a lot of restaurants, right? And she says, this is wrong because, and then she stops and she's like, well, I guess I would say it this other way. And I said, okay, is the grammar correct though? Because it is that taksan no before a noun is grammatically correct. And she stops and she kind of looks up and she's like, yeah, I guess it's grammatically correct, but it's not how we would say it. It's like, you don't, that's a perfect answer because English is full of bullshit like that, right? Like things that you just kind of don't say as a natural speaker, even though they may be grammatically correct. It's just things you don't really say in natural speaking kind of thing, you know? So I just thought that was funny. Languages are cool. I really like languages. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Just dumbass stuff. In the air snucked. Snucked. The air snucked sounds like snake ducked. Oh boy. The air snucked sounds like something June would say. June incident. When she's out there sniling so neatly in her air snucked, you know. June's so weird. I love June. The night sneaked up on me. I pull open my banking app. I'm actually doing okay. Wait, I have enough money for the surgery. Yo. I have enough money for the surgery. Do you think I can... I can splurge on the television for one night? I love Tumblrisms. I'm gonna splurge for television tonight. All these costs just keep piling up. An amazed smile crosses my face. I did it. I managed to save enough. Yay, she's gonna live. I just need to make sure not to make any large purchases between now and the procedure, and everything will be all right. Okay, so we gotta stay off VGen. We gotta stay off Ami. We gotta avoid Steam because the August sale is on right now, or the autumn sale is on right now, right? We can't go to the bulk grocery store because you go to the bulk grocery store and you think, oh, it's like, you know, $2. It's like a dollar per kilo of chocolate chips, but then you end up buying 50 kilos of chocolate chips kind of thing, you know? I feel like because your character said something is going to happen, 100%. Yeah. This is a flag. This is a red flag, big old flag taking up the whole screen. Someone's going to blow up my house. Flicker. I look over at Nibbles, not trying to hide my excitement. She watches me curiously. What a little baby she is. Little nose. We did it, baby. Oh! I give her some scritches before getting ready for bed. With a sigh, I return Nibbles to her hutch and fall into bed. Yeah, Flicker, you did your first stream recently. I feel so bad I missed it. I saw the go live notification from bed. Thanks, Doc. You got clips already? Hell yeah.
He double hit me because I got all oily.
Noita. Cool. Noita is one of those games that I have been thinking of trying, but it intimidates me a little bit. It seems like a lot, you know? It seems like a lot. Don't me. I'm gonna shout you out as much as we can, Flicker. If you want a more newbie-friendly experience, what? Okay. I wake up feeling more hopeful than I have in a while. More and more I feel like this might work out, that I'll earn enough to save Nibbles. Hey Jin, maybe stop raising flags like this, my guy. Stop it. What are you doing? Ad mods always have edit wants everywhere and health regen because you will still die. I really appreciate that Noita approaches magic the way I feel like magic would be in real life. Like programming. Like magic would 100% Magic would 100% be a programming language kind of thing, right? Like that just makes sense to me. You know? Unless you're looking at like Vancian magic, which I played enough D&D to I've had enough Vancian magic for a lifetime, me. I prefer looser magic rules cuz magic is cool. I don't want to play a gun that just has a couple of magic-shaped bullets in the chamber, you know? And then you gotta sleep. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, maybe one day I'll check out Noita. Maybe one day. I roll out of bed with a renewed energy. My morning routine feels less draining than usual. Getting undefined? Undefined health? Jesus, okay. After I finish up and wish Nibbles farewell, I'm off. Back to work. I get into work to find a message from Sol waiting for me. She wants me to run down to Winnie's for some parts. I drop my stuff off in my office, grab the shopping bag and find the list of hardware and wetware that Sol left on the counter. After double checking there's nothing important I need to get done this minute, I head off to Winnie's. I'd like to get this out of the way so it's not interrupting my day later. The devs patch exploits by having the gods try to stop you. That's kinda cool. That's fun and diegetic, right? The last time I played a game where something like that happened was Empyrean. I'm gonna shout out, hey, chat, If any of y'all remember the old Iron Realms muds, like Achaea and Empyrean and I think it was Lucernia, and they had a couple of others, but I think those were the big three. I played Empyrean for a good chunk of my childhood. It's actually where I learned how to type. But it had stuff like that. The mods were all the gods, and sometimes they would come down to Earth and just sort of mess around with the players as the gods. It was kind of cool. I thought it was pretty neat. It was a good time. Man, what a different time it was, though. I used to be so good at playing muds, and I tried it again a couple years ago, and it's like, wow, I don't remember being able to read this. Not read, because I read hella fast. I don't think I remember being able to comprehend games that fast, you know? The only mud you should probably shouldn't mention, maybe don't. Update, fuck, damn it. We've only been going for 15 minutes, it's okay. Thank you, Doc. Quality dreams, reasonably priced. Thank you. I really gotta put in that thing. Quality dreams, reasonably priced. Okay, there. I wonder if, because where's all my mod things? Quick start. It's not there. Oh, did I delete them? Yeah, I must have deleted them unless I put them in here first. No, not in there. Yeah, I must have deleted them. All right, I'll have to set them up later. That's annoying. Thank you, Doc. Oh, shoot. The trip down to Winnie's shop is easy. I need to wait a bit longer than usual at the elevator, but it doesn't hold me up long. When I arrive, she's tinkering with something and doesn't notice me. I like the tats. Hi, Winnie. They put down the part and look up at me. Jin, it's nice to see you back so soon. What can I help you with? I hand her the list. Here's what Saul's looking for. I should have all of this. They begin pulling open drawers and rummaging through boxes before depositing handfuls of metal and silicone into the bag. It'll take me a minute to grab all of this. Feel free to ask me some questions to pass the time. Okay. It's the weirdest thing. I know you cyclines are the nosy type. Rude. How come Soul only uses your full name? Do you know why Soul only refers to you as Wingerden? Oh, yes. It's because she doesn't like me. Don't look so startled. It's fine. I don't mind. Winnie heads to their box of eye mods. I see you sold some of my eyes. It's not a lot, but here's a piece of my cut. They pull out a tablet and a transfer of $136 appears on my screen. That's a little bit of money. You know, you can get some Kit Kat bars with that. Pleasure doing business. So how did you start this place up? The shop? It's nothing exciting. I knew a guy who was bringing parts in and saw a gap in the market for some better mods at a slightly lower price, undercut the competition and all that. It worked out, so I've been sticking with it. What are your other customers like? I get a few upper clinics looking to save some money and the rest is sawbones. They drop by when they can afford it. Usually when it's something for a kid or a mid-dweller they're trying to impress. You guys are my most regular customers, so I try to make sure to treat you extra nice. Parts. Why? I pause, unsure of how to phrase my question. You want to ask why she doesn't like me? Oh. She laughs. Ha ha ha. I don't mind. She thinks that I'm a selfish, wealth-obsessed hypocrite. She's not wrong. Who knows, you might agree with her once you get to know me a bit better. I like Winnie. Does she seem like the type to take a joke? They kind of seem like the type to take a joke, right? Maybe I will. That's the spirit. Okay, good. Winnie returns with the full bag. It's all here. Thank you. It's always a pleasure doing business. Nice seeing you again, Jin. And send Sol my regards. I look back before I leave and see Winnie sitting where I found them, tinkering with the part, intense focus furrowing her brow. I turn and head to the clinic, the bag full of rattling parts slung over my shoulder. When I get back, Sol is waiting in the lobby. You're back. Let's see what you got. I hand her the bag. She rifles through it briefly. Seems fine. Thanks for running down for it. No worries. Before you get back to work, I'd like to speak with you for a minute. Sure. What's up? I just wanted you to know that I see the work you've been putting in. You've been doing a fine job. Oh, don't give me this. Don't give me this. Ugh. Thanks. Is that all? Yes. All right. I'll get going then. Enjoy the paperwork. Ugh. I head back to my office with a smile. It's nice to know that Saul appreciates my work. Nah, I don't care. Later that day, I get home and drop my stuff on the table before going to check on Nibbles. She hasn't eaten enough again. Oh no. If Nibbles fucking dies before she gets the surgery, I'm gonna scream. I let her out and watch she lies down on the carpet. It breaks my heart to see her this way, baby. I get up and start putting my things in their usual places. My thoughts keep returning to Winnie and Saul. What is going on with them? I don't care. I don't care. Play with Nibbles. I roll one of Nibbles' balls towards her and she pushes it back. Little baby. After the ball takes a few trips back and forth, she ignores it and flops onto her side. Anxiety fills my chest. She's fading before my eyes. No! I hate this game. After I try to get... Fuck! How dare you, Flicker? What the hell? God damn it. What? We're having a nice moment here, Flicker. Come on. After, I try to get through some cleaning, but my fatigue is catching up with me. I decide to finish what I can leave the rest for tomorrow. I got some cash. This never feels easier. I get ready for bed and whisper goodnight to Nibbles. Sleep. I wake up a bit before my alarm and turn it off before it starts. I roll out of bed with a sigh and get ready quickly. I leave without eating breakfast. On my way to my office, I notice Saul has her Do Not Disturb sign posted to the outside of the surgery. I probably won't be seeing her today then. I get to my office and settle into my paperwork. The time starts to slip by. After some time, I hear a knock and look up. Hey, Jin, it's that time again. Oh, fuck off, Baron. I'd forgotten that he'd asked to reschedule our one-on-one for today. I push away my grimace. God. Weekly bilats. Oh, God, I have had some micromanaging managers in the past, but like, weekly bilats? Actually, my current manager tried doing weekly bilats for all of 2 weeks. And on the second week, I texted him on Teams and I said, hey, boss, this ain't it. Like, if I have a problem, I will come to you. Leave me alone. I'm doing my reports. Are you happy with my work? Yes. Am I doing the work? Yes. Leave me alone. We're golden. He changed it to bi-weekly bilats after that, but the last like 3 or 4, he's texted me saying, hey, anything up? Nope. Okay. Canceled the meeting. Like, he knows I'm easy, right? Just quit micromanaging me. Leave me alone. Let's do it. About Clement. He swipes at his tablet for a moment. Nice job with that sale. We came away with a tidy sum. Yeah, we did. It was especially helped by your upselling. Great job with that. Great. Wonderful work overall. Baron puts away his tablet and meets my eyes. That's all for today. Well, I'd say this week went fine enough, I guess. Alright, I've got to run. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Bro, this meeting, this didn't even have to be an email. This could have been a text message. This could have been something scrawled on a sticky note and stuck to my desk. Clement. Good job. That's it. That's all this needed to be. This needed to be 4 words, you know? Piss off, Baron. This could have been a thought that never got shared. Exactly. This could have been a meets eyes from across the room and gives a thumbs up. You know? Like, it didn't have to be a meeting. In Baron. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Fuck off, Baron. With a curt nod, he gets up and leaves my office. I let out a slow breath. I suppose that could have been worse. Jin. He basically said, good job, keep it up. I shake off my lingering tension from my conversation with Baron. I have a client scheduled for later today that needs my focus. Uh-oh. I pull open the file and read through it. At the top of the file, I see Celine, they, she, 32 years old. Okay, Under the line of work section, the form reads Architect. The section detailing the mods Celine would like is short and to the point. They'd like to upgrade their eyes, but she doesn't specify how. It'll probably be a straightforward procedure and will likely be irreversible. Everything in the file leads me to hope this will be a simple interview with an easy client. I try to guess what eye mod Celine is looking for. If Winnie didn't have it in her spare eye box, would they still kick me back for the sale? I'm pulled from my thoughts by a sharp rap at the door. Come in. It's Eminem. Whoa, I like Celine. Celine's cool looking. The tattoos? The fit? How does this top work? Do we reckon this part wraps around their back and comes forward like this? Right? Like a spiral, like a swoop, swoop, swoop? I think that makes sense. She's cool, yeah. The first thing I notice about Celine is their mods. She has more than anyone I've ever seen. That's not a top, that's a pauldron. Kind of, yeah. Oh no, she's a sergeant in the clone army. Oh, my throat. There we go. The little swoosh of white hair is kind of cool. Her eyes meet mine and I falter momentarily. Welcome to Envisage Poetry. It's easier than normal to withhold my cringe. She makes me feel like I'm under a microscope. Len, give me eye mods. Okay, Flicker. I'm gonna give you cephalopod eyes. They're kind of W-shaped and they're built different than mammalian eyes. Cephalopod eyes evolved so that they didn't have the dumbass move of having a hole in the back of your eye so that light could go to the retina, the retinal nerve. Cephalopods don't have a blind spot. Their eyes just work properly. You know? And I think that's kind of cool. I like cephalopods. They're my favorite. Cuttlefish are my favorite animal. They're cute little beans. They're like what's the cookie? What's the little biscuit? Madeleines. Cuttlefish kind of look like big squishy madeleines, right? But with tentacles on one end. I love cuttlefish. They're so cute. In a different life, I would have been a cuttlefish VTuber instead of a robot VTuber. Chat, would you still love me if I was a cuttlefish? I'm Jin. My pronouns are any, all. Celine inclines their head in return. She walks over to the couch and takes a seat. I am Celine. I use they, them, and she, her pronouns. I am here to upgrade my eyes. Straight and to the point. As part of procedure, I have to conduct an intake interview before I can give my recommendation. They incline their head again. That is acceptable. Oh. Thank you. Okay. She lowers her eyebrows slightly, looking confused. Because I said thank you? Yeah. It's just that not all my clients are so agreeable. Oh, why so? Boy, oh boy. Ooh, I like this pose. This is a good pose. I like Celine. I don't like Celine as much as Florence. But maybe I won't ruin Celine's life. Or maybe I will. I guess we'll see. Oh, why so? Be honest, give a half-truth, ignore the question. I'm just gonna be honest. I suppose they don't appreciate a stranger prying into their private affairs. And do you plan to pry into my affairs, Jin? Cheeky. Well, we'll see in a moment, won't we? I suppose we shall. I kinda like Celine. Let's move on to the interview. They nod their assent. Okay, let's begin. First and foremost, I understand that you want to upgrade your eyes. Is there a specific model or any features you're interested in? A new model was recently released that offers a wide array of vision enhancement options: telescopic, thermal, night vision, and a built-in camera. Can I have those? That sounds cool as hell. I mentally review the eye's specs. The model is new but well tested and doesn't require a unique procedure. The recovery time is comparable to other eye upgrades. Why are you looking to upgrade your eyes? They can be better than they are now. Why wouldn't I want to ameliorate them? This person is after my own heart here. Right? Right, Flicker? Oh my god. If body mods were a real thing, IRL, and they weren't just swamped with like dystopian cyberpunk horror, or being run by the biggest fucking loser on the planet, I'd sign up for body mods. That'd be cool as hell. I'd love to replace my eyes. Do you know how badly I'd like to be able to see stuff in colors correctly? We were driving to a shop today. My partner goes, "Oh, look how pretty the trees are." And it's like, yeah, they're all green. Girl, I don't see the red. I'm colorblind. Yeah. Flicker, did you not know I was colorblind? It's okay. I mean, it's how I am, right? Like, appreciated, but no condolences needed, really. I can still see colors. It's just the way I've put it before, the best way I've thought or I've figured out of putting it is I am red-green colorblind. I'm red weak, or I have the red weak colorblind protanopia. Red and green are two shades of the same color. That's the best way I've thought of putting it. They can kind of morph one into the other. Like if I stare at something that's red, unless it's aggressively red, if I just stare at it, like I can see it as green if I put my mind to it, you know? But if I'm looking at a tree or a bunch of trees, I can't really differentiate it. So I'll have, you know, the number of times I've had people say, "Oh, look at the pretty cardinal in the tree, the red bird in the green tree." It's like, I can't see it. And yes, I can drive. I can see traffic lights. Traffic lights aren't really green, you know? Like they're bright red and then they're sort of a weird blue, the green light. Gonna give you eyes that make you one of those people that can determine exact shades? Is that a thing? Could you have like perfect pitch but for shades? That's kind of cool, right? Someone looks at something and gives you the hex code for it. That would be weird. That'd be kind of cool. Is that a good enough reason for you? Sure. There's a fantasy book that plays with the subject. That's cool. What do you mean by a good enough reason for me? You're the one making the decision today. The cards are in your hands. I suppose that's true. What's your budget? What does your budget look like? I can spend 8,000. I know the procedure is only 6,000, but I assume you'll want to push a bunch of other mods onto me. Well, damn. Only if I think you'll be genuinely interested in them. Of course. Lightbringer. I've read Lightbringer. Did I? No, I've read The Lightbringer, which was a sci-fi book. And it was really weird sci-fi. I'll have to look that up though. Thanks, Flicker. I appreciate book suggestions. Gotta drop a disclaimer. It gets into some monotheism, pseudo-Christianity type bit. Ah, that's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with stuff like that. Sometimes. Unless it gets a little laid on thick, you know. You have a lot of mods, you noticed? Snark back. Oh, I'm not sure. They're pretty easy to miss. She laughs and I smile in return, feeling pleased. Is there a reason you wanted so many mods? I'll give you 3 reasons. You can decide which you think is true. Celine, I'm falling in love with you. I need to warn you. First, they give me direct control over my body, which is empowering. Second, they make me better, and that lets me make the world around me better. Third, I enjoy the attention they bring. Now, what do you think? I consider her options. They give me direct control over my body, which is empowering. It is a true fact. They make me better, and that lets me make the world better. Third, I enjoy the attention they bring. You can decide. Oh, only one of them is true. Oh, the first one, right? Like, they seem super confident. This one. I think it's the first. I think they're all true, honestly. They smile, but don't reply. Is that right? That's for you to decide. Okay, alright. You've mentioned that you see me as the one in control here. You are. I swallow. Maybe first, but I'd say second. Maybe. Oh, it's too late now. I swallow, collecting my thoughts. Oh, I actually don't know. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you. I'm sorry if I've come off as pushy or misunderstood your desires. No, you've been fine. You're not the one who designed this system. We're both crushed between its cogs. I relax slightly, but some unease remains shifting beneath my skin. Do you have anything planned for after the procedure? You need to know about my personal plans now, too? You'll need some time to recover after the procedure. I just want to make sure it doesn't interfere with any current plans. Then you need not worry. I've gotten mods before, I know the drill. I take a moment to check over my notes. I've covered all the required questions. Oh no, I didn't though. Learning more about Celine would still be helpful, and in any case, they're fascinating to talk to and seem happy enough to keep chatting for now. Before I can form my next question, Celine puts up a hand to stop me. While this is all lovely, I do think you have enough information to give your recommendation at this point. Oh shit. Oh. I have not been told to shut up before. I agree. Should I push back? Oh man, I actually don't know. I'm not gonna push back. They are a fascinating person, and I kind of want to leave them that, you know? You're right, we can leave it here. They incline their head once in thanks. I look over my notes. It's time to make my recommendation. Aw, ads coming up already. I have enough money to pay for Nibbles' surgery, but I'll be going into next week with $340 in savings, which is not a lot. Recommend procedure. Based on our conversation today, I can easily recommend that you go forward with upgrading your eyes. Upgrading your eyes. Thank you for your permission. She is so sassy. I love it. We discussed the eye model that Celine is looking to get and some of the details. She seems happy with the quality of the implant's features. I glanced down at my tablet. Celine mentioned she had some budget for upselling. Okay. Vocal mimicry. Interesting. I'm making $1,200 off this commission no matter what I do. So, improved hearing, replace heart. Replace heart. That's a big ask, right? They are kind of spy eyes, right? I'm gonna say improved hearing. Vocal mimicry is a spy voice. Maybe, eh? And maybe the arms too? The heart is a big ask in my mind. In my mind, as someone who enjoys sort of transhuman sci-fi and, you know, the idea of body augmentation, I feel like there's two levels of body augs. There's the surface level stuff where you're changing out, you know, your eyes, your hearing, your arms, you know, stuff like that. But once you start getting into the major organs, and I mean like your heart and your brain, for some reason I feel like your heart, it depends on what her real reason was. Yeah, no, I know, and I don't know what her real reason was. I feel like changing your heart is... I am going to put it on the list, but I'm going to suggest it last. I think I'll start with the hearing and the voice, and then do arms, and then maybe heart. You know what? Fuck it. Hopefully that's the right call. We'll see what happens. I'll walk you through additional mods that I think might interest you. As I describe the mods, you'll be able to pull up their details on that tablet in front of you. Convenient. Okay, hey, we have ads coming up in about 20 seconds. Please employ your favorite ad blocking method of choice. There's many to choose from. We're just gonna play through the ads because I'm enjoying this quite a lot. Improved hearing. Have you considered improving your hearing? It looks cool, maybe. Superior hearing, maybe? Cutting edge mod. Cutting edge mod. They seem like the— wow, the ad's already started. Welcome to Ad Jail, everyone. Blink twice if you can still hear me. I hope you're still there. Call out to me from the ad void chat. Prison. You think superior hearing? Let's give it a try. You can improve your hearing to be more aware of your surroundings or hear others better. What, because I'm interested in improving my sight, I also want to improve the rest of myself in the same way? Looks cool. I'm planning to hold out on my ears for some time longer, but good try. Well, alright. How about arm upgrades? Have you thought about upgrading your arms? I don't know, new features. We could add new features to your— oh, I have exactly what I want and need in my arms now. Alright, that's fair. How about mimicry? Are you interested in expanded vocal capabilities? We have a beautiful and unique mod that gives you the ability to mimic any sound you hear with your voice. Any sound! Well, that's cool. You'd be like a lyre bird. Helpful for arguments. That's tempting. I'm gonna do this one and then we'll just reload. It could be helpful for winning arguments. How is that? You can record things people have said and play it back for them exactly how they said it. That would be helpful, actually. I'll take the mimicry. Sounds great. That's funny. Oh, she's a real shithead. I kind of love them. I don't know, claws? Would you be interested in changing your nails to claws? It looks cool. They would be very distinctive and eye-catching. I think they would suit you well. The model is attractive. It's pleasing. I'll take it. Okay. Then I'll add it to the list. This is the kind of person who, on a whim, decides on a tattoo, walks into a parlor and gets a tattoo. You know? Like they're— I don't want to say addicted to getting mods, but I think they're addicted to getting body mods. All right, last pull. What would you think of replacing your heart? Well, I don't know about looks cool, but improved cardiovascular, no risk of future heart problems. This person strikes me as the kind of person who tends to live fast and hot, you know? I don't think you can really see your heart. You can if you put a window right there and then you can see it pumping. Right, dog? Had a tattoo idea for like 10 years. I have said for the last 20 years or so that I have considered getting a tattoo. I just don't know what to get. Arc reactor type? Yeah, hell yeah, right? It would improve your cardiovascular system, which would boost your health, stamina, and energy. I like the sound of that, and this model looks beautiful. I'll take it. Oh, that was a big get. I should stop trying to push more on Celine. I don't want to keep pressing my luck. I walk Celine through the plan for her mods and ensure all the details are settled. The Bloodborne Hunter rune. That's cool. That'd be neat, actually. Yeah, I don't know what I would get. I can't think of anything in my life I love enough to, like, put on my body permanently, you know? Unless it's something fun that I know I like a cuttlefish. Or... yeah, I don't know. Circuit boards, but Oh, I just got an achievement called Upsell Every Client because I managed to upsell to every single client. A boat? A butt? A boat. Okay. I mean, I could. But yeah, stuff to think about. Next, we'll meet with the surgeon, Dr. Saul, and she'll give you a physical to ensure you're fine to go forward with the procedure. Once you're done with her, we'll schedule your operation date and you'll pay your deposit. Game's almost over. I think so. Hey, Hornet. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hornet, I realized the other day, the reason I don't think I knew your name change was because I remember you being Yin, remember? Like you were Yin and then you changed to Yuri or vice versa and now you're Hornet. I don't think I remember you changing to Hornet. Time to get fired? God, I hope not. Yeah. You were yes, no. That is agreeable. We leave the room together. Well, welcome. I think this game's actually almost done. Your Name? That's a good movie. I liked Your Name, but I didn't like it as much as A Silent Voice. I think Your Name sort of overshadowed A Silent Voice. And personally, I think A Silent Voice was the better movie. But that's my weeb take for the day. I'll put it this way. A Silent Voice made me cry. Your Name didn't. So, yeah. We leave the room together. Later. I get home feeling drained. The combination of talking to Baron and Celine's intensity have pulled all the energy from me. I make myself a mug of Ocean's tea and start feeling some life returning to me. The taste feels vibrant but soothing. I can't stop having Big Fish pop into my head. Big Fish, the movie? With, who was in Big Fish? That was such a weird movie. I remember that movie being very polarizing. People... Really, hey? Yeah, I remember that movie being very polarizing. People either loved it or hated it. I didn't watch enough of it, I think, to form an opinion on it. What brought that up, Flicker? Like, that's kind of a weird pull, you know? You don't know? That's fair. I get a start on my chores, doing the bare minimum needed for tomorrow. I drop onto bed, thoughts spinning slowly but ceaselessly. It haunts you. Oh no. Was Tom Hanks in that one? Is that a Tom Hanks movie? I genuinely can't remember. I know it has a big name actor, but I can't remember who it was in that one. Whatever. Who cares? Ooh, I got 18,000, which means I've got 1,200 in the bank. So I'm doing okay. Ewan McGregor. Obi-Wan was in that? Huh. I sigh. The end of the week feels like a wave about to crash down around me. I lie back down and try to get to sleep. Sleep. I wake with a start when my alarm goes off. I turn it off with a sigh. My usual anticipation for the end of the week has eroded. I just wish I had more time. My thoughts tumble over each other as I get ready for work. I leave for the clinic in a bit of a haze. I get into work and head for my office. After powering through a few mod catalogs, I get up to refresh my coffee. Tim Burton movie, that's what I was trying to think of. That's what I was remembering. It's a Tim Burton movie. Yes. Which of course means that Helena Bonham Carter is in there somewhere, right? It's not a Tim Burton movie without Helena Bonham Carter. Helena Bonham Carter is the correct way to say her name. Stepping into the lobby, I see Clement sitting there. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy. Hell yeah. Starting to fucking get up, samurai. We got a city to burn. Look at the shit on you, my guy. Hi, Jen. Do you have some time? As Jenny and the witch. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. What's going on? I wanted to let you know how things have been since I got the mods. They've been going really well. I got a promotion, so I don't think they'll be letting me go anytime soon. Oh, hell yeah. How are you finding your promotion? It's good. The new responsibilities are added to my current ones, which can be too much at times, but I appreciate the pay raise. More of my coworkers were laid off. That's been difficult and morale is quite low. How is your wife? that something worth asking? How's Marin doing? Marin is as okay as she ever is. Chronic illness is chronic. She has better days and worse days. I understand. I hope she has more better days than worse days. Thank you. I actually came to ask you about something. I'm interested in getting more mods. Oh, I know I need to wait longer before I can have some subsequent operations, but I was wondering if we could schedule an appointment. Why? I gotta ask why. Why are you interested in getting more mods? I love the ones I have. I love how I feel since I got them. And I think more could make me feel even better. Fuck. That is a slippery slope, my guy. It's, oh god. It's extrinsic versus intrinsic happiness, right? Like, the mods are allowing him to do something he enjoys. And he's thinking that it's the mods he enjoys, but really the mods are just giving him the opportunity to do something he enjoys. But I think he's trying to offload that enjoyment onto the mods itself. I'm gonna say no. I'm not sure if it's a great idea for you to get more mods. Why is that? Mod addiction. Yes. It's not uncommon for people who get mods to feel a rush shortly after that drives them to want more mods. I'm worried that after some time, you won't want additional mods after all. I know about post-mod high. This isn't that. You can't be sure of that. Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm getting into some shit here. It's my decision. You can go to a different clinic. You're being irresponsible. Oh, God. This is, like, insulting, right? Like, this is almost infantilizing. This is very dismissive. Yeah, I feel like irresponsible. It's insulting, but it's direct. Welcome back, Hornet. Not a problem. It's okay. Did you miss anything? I think I'm getting in trouble with one of my clients. Let's go. Fuck off, Flicker. God damn it. Especially after hearing about how people are getting laid off from his job. Yeah, you're right, Doc. I feel like you're making an irresponsible decision. You didn't miss the I'm sorry, Hornet. I set up a jump scare redeem because it's October coming up and I'm gonna start playing scary games. So... I see that you're set on this. Okay. I don't see much point in continuing to press. I'll take my leave. Thank you for your time. They walk out of the clinic before I have a chance to reply. I'm not happy with how things played out, but I know this is the wrong decision for Clement. I hope they'll understand that I'm just trying to look out for them. Hornet, if you want revenge, I have a !bite redeem. If you want to bite Flicker. Just !bite and then Flicker's name. I set it up because Aza tried biting someone the other day. Think you should change jump scare for happy scare. It should massively raise saturation for a second employee. Yippee. That is such a cute idea, Doc. I'm saving that idea. Actually. That's a really cute idea. Oh, it was you? Okay. I was a bit... I also set it up so it works with the pronoun thingy. So whenever you have set, it'll do that. I shake Clement from my thoughts and start heading back to my office when I hear the door chime open behind me. I turn and see Celine enter the lobby. Jin? Let's do friendly. Hi, Celine. Do I need to check in for my appointment? Whoa, Doc, you're so talented. You bit your own nose somehow. You know how some people can lick their own noses? You can bite your own nose, I guess. I don't know how. Yes, I can do that for you. Thank you. I type out a message to Sol and turn back to Celine. Make small talk. So, how are you doing? Not much has happened in the day since I last saw you. You can bend your thumb to the back of your wrist. I can do that too, Hornet! Almost. Almost. I'm not as flexible as I used to be when I was younger, but I have, apparently the doctors call it hyperflexibility. All my joints can bend backwards quite a bit. Some more than others. Like, I can bend my fingers backwards nearly 90 degrees. Yeah. Hyperflexibility. Mostly in the distal joints. Not so much in the bigger ones, you know? You can give yourself slight digi legs. I can't do that. Can't do that. But that would scare me to do. Because I have seen gifs of people's legs go in the wrong direction, and I get the willies just thinking about it. Ugh. Ugh. Has something of note changed with you? Nope, not really. I see. Look, there's no need to feel obligated to make small talk with me. I'm sure you have more important things to do. I'm happy to wait for Dr. Saul without your company. They turn and head over to the seating area without a backwards glance. Tension climbs up my neck. I move behind the counter and pull open some work to distract myself. Uh-oh. Big fan of Yes Lie. I kinda am too. Yes. Yeah, actually, I found some exciting personal news. Then I'm happy for you. Oh, same thing. Pull open some work. Ah, it's the same thing. After a short while, Saul exits the surgery and makes her way over. Celine. Hello, doctor. You can follow me. Celine turns from Saul to me. I'll see you around, Jin. I don't know how distant I should be with this person. Should I wish them well or should I just nod? The nod is kind of cool, right? Nod. I nod goodbye. The two walk back to the surgery and the door closes behind them with a soft whoosh. Yeah, right? No. Hornet, you missed. I interviewed Celine earlier on, and they're very aloof and like cool, you know? Like cool, like the sunglasses, the pixelated 8-bit sunglasses come down, like the deal with it sunglasses. Like they're that kind of cool. So the nod makes more sense for them. I head back to my office with a sense of relief. I'm glad things went so smoothly. Later that day, Clement is on my mind when I get home. I'm so happy they got their promotion, but I feel torn that they needed the mods to get it. Play with Nibbles. Always play with Nibbles. I try to engage with Nibbles, but she doesn't want to move from where she's lying. Oh, baby, no. She's getting worse. I start washing dishes and try to figure out how much money I can expect in the remaining days. Barring the miracle of another client drop-in, it'll just be my salary payment tomorrow. I'm doing okay, though. I'm doing all right. I have enough. I have more than enough. I started with like 3,000, I think, so I'm doing okay. When you get to a good spot. Hornet encouragement. Okay. All right. I'm at a good spot now. This is a visual novel. I can stop whenever I want, so...
Good job!
Oh, thank you. There's the hydrate. Posture check and a stretch. Let's see if I get a free yawn for you. Free yawn on the house just for you. I get it all, okay.
The ball's hardened.
Oh, I have to tell you. Spoilers for the thing I'm trying to keep a secret. It involves a new The Balls Harden redeem, and when I tested it, it was utterly ridiculous. It made me fall off my chair with laughter. So, yes. I'm not saying anymore. I'm not gonna spoil anymore. I'm trying to keep a secret. I have to hold on to the secret at least until November, because I think it's gonna take the whole month to come to fruition. But I'm gonna try my best to keep this a secret. I don't know how well I do. November, yes, November. Flicker! God damn it. No. All right, hold on. Ugh. How am I supposed to read out the narrative if I'm doing squats? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Hornet. 5. 8. 9. 11. 12, 13. 14. 15. 16. 18. 19. 20.
Good job.
Okay. It's actually probably a good thing because I had a pretty unhealthy breakfast. Good job. Okay. Everything is still in the green. I give Nibbles some pats before getting ready for bed. Sleep. I wake up feeling great. I take my time making breakfast and giving Nibbles some treats before heading to work. Deep breath. I'm so out of shape, y'all. Okay. I grab some tea and then start in on the paperwork I need to get done for end of day. It's hard to focus with all the emotions buzzing around my head. Spying? Huh? There's a knock on my door and I look up to see Saul. Hello, Jin. Hello. Hi, Saul. I am here to send you on an errand to fetch an order from Wingerden. Here's the list. You don't need to go right away. But bring it back before end of day, please. All right. Thank you. Ask Saul about Winnie. Can I ask you something before you go? Sure. Winnie said that you don't like her. Why am I not surprised at their unprofessionalism? It is true that I'm not her biggest fan. I think hate would be a strong word for it. However, I think further discussions of this would have me engaging in unprofessionalism as well, and I'd rather not. Please form your own impression of her. I don't mean to negatively bias you. Sure, no worries. I'll get going then. Saul is very business, you know? Just very like cut and dry, no nonsense. Business only. See you. She leaves and I turn back to the paperwork on my desk. Later. I blink at the paperwork growing fuzzy before my eyes. I wanted to get this chunk done before heading to Winnie's, but trying to keep at this isn't going to get me anywhere. I get up with a stretch and make my way to the lobby. As I'm getting everything together to head out, I see Celine walk in. Whoa! I was right. Doc, I was right. It's a see-through window. What the fuck? I would trust Saul to do surgery on Nibbles? I kind of would too. Yeah, this kind of kicks ass. So this was the voice mod. For the mimicry. And then we got the heart mod, and we can't see the claws. We can kind of see the claws. I wish there was a way to hide. I wish there was a way to hide the thing. You know? Full screen, continue. Progress text, left click with the mouse or press enter or space on the keyboard. There usually is in most of these games, yeah. It's usually H. It isn't that. Yeah, no, I wish there was a way to hide the text. Pause, fast forward, quick load, history. No, there's nothing. History. That's a shame. Maybe one of the F keys? Oh, the F9 is quick load. Okay, so I just did that. It's not that. There's none of the F keys. Yeah, I don't know.
Incoming message from Hornet_the_silly. I'm ABT to treat like how I did Dalton. I miss my baby. Crying face emoji.
It's okay, Hornet. Undid all her mods? Oh, Christ! You're right, wait! Where did her mods go? What the fuck? Oh, hold on. Yeah! That's so funny, the quick load deletes the mods. That's so funny. Okay, that's just stupid. Whatever. How are the mods? Hi, how are you enjoying the mods? They've been exception. They're back. Oh, there's the claws. I like Celine. Celine is cool. I was about to say nibbles, but sent it on accident. Oh, that's okay, Hornet. I'm incredibly pleased with my experience here. Dr. Soul does beautiful work. I feel how the mods have helped me grow and have made me better. I appreciate your help in my journey of improvement. Thank you. Yeah, the heart's cool. I am... I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying the mods so much. That's all I wanted to say to you. Do you know if Dr. Saul is free right now? Oh. Did we kill Baron now? Shrine of Dalton? Oh, Hornet, I don't know if you saw, the developers posted on Blue Sky that they're hard at work on the next episode for that game. Yeah, I promise you when the next episode of that game comes out, I will be streaming it. Absolutely 100%. That's a promise. That was my thought too, Flicker, right away as soon as she said this. Do you know if Dr. Soul is free right now? I think she is, yeah. Then I'll stop in to thank her as well before seeing myself out. Oh, okay. It's purely professional. Supposedly. Have a good rest of your day, Jen. Thank you. She smiles and heads towards the surgery. Hopefully Celine books another appointment one day. Baron would love that. Later, I take a moment to refocus and then finish grabbing the bag to take to Winnie's. Professional. Is that Scarlet Hollow? No, it's Gundog, Stories from Saul. Episode 1. Yeah, Seribot's the best. We love Seribot here. Good bot. Yeah, no, Gundog, Stories from Saul. The first episode, I streamed that one a while ago, actually. Very good game. Very, very good game. So we're patiently waiting for the next episode. Gonna go rabbit. It'll come. I think the Stories from Saul, I think I have those all uploaded to, do I have those uploaded to my VOD channel? Oh, I don't think I do. I'll have to do that. Hornet Silk Song? From the game? Lizard. One of my messages is being checked by mods. It's just an elongated yes. I don't see that. OBS isn't letting me scroll either. I'm sorry. Okay. The whole walk there, the interaction with Celine is replaying in my head. Why? Winnie spots me as I walk up and gives a small wave. Jin, how's my favorite customer? Favorite? Do we think Winnie gives a shit about us? You know? I don't think they do. I'm just gonna say, well, I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Glad to hear it. She offers her palm and I hand them Saul's list. Winnie's scans it quickly. Scans it. I see you sold an iMod, and what an iMod. It's not one I had in the extra eye drawer, but a deal's a deal. My tablet pings as I receive a payment of $510. Hell yes! Thanks, Winnie. Thank you. It's good business for both of us. I should have everything Saul is looking for. Why don't you take a seat while I grab it? I sit and watch her work her way through bins, shelves, and drawers, slowly filling the bag. After cat ears are gone. Goodbye, cat ears. After some time, Winnie returns and hands me the now full bag. That's all of it. Oh, before you leave, I've been thinking about spiffing the place up a bit. You wouldn't know anyone who's selling by chance. No, cat ears. You wouldn't know anyone who's selling. Like a storefront? Offer Jupiter's painting. Suggest a shop down the way. Oh yeah, because Jupiter's gonna... What? No, Jin, don't give away my painting. I thought this meant like offer Jupiter's painting skills. I have a really nice painting that could help with the ambiance. Oh yeah? It could help make the place feel a bit more approachable. I pull up a photo of the painting Jupiter gave me and show it to Winnie? Would you take 200? No. No, 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 no. I'm not giving Jupiter's painting away. Absolutely not. Yeah. No, I would never. I thought this meant like offer Jupiter's name to paint something here, you know? I'm not gonna give away a painting that's a gift. That's stupid. $200. Get out of here, lady. Suggest a shop down the way. There's a shop one down, one floor down, one down called Leech Key that sells some cool stuff. It might have something that'll work for you. I don't remember finding that. I'll check it out, thanks. Nice seeing you, Jen. I'll catch you later. Leech Key. Did we run into a Leech Key at some point? I don't remember. I wave goodbye and turn to head back to the clinic. The trip back feels faster than the trip down, even with the heavy bag over my shoulder. The lobby is empty when I return. I leave the bag by the door to the surgery and send Saul a note that it's there. I head to my office, the weariness that I've been pushing away all morning catching up to me. Has there been a world map you could explore this whole time? Can you imagine? There hasn't, but can you imagine? I haven't been playing the game correctly. There's been a button hidden somewhere that turns it into like a free walking thing. Back home. I get home with a dull headache pounding behind my eyes. I think back to Celine's visit to the clinic. It was nice seeing her again. I'm glad that they're happy with their mods. I make myself a cup of the tea Ocean gave me and sit down to enjoy it. It seeps into my bones, warming me. I try to get some chores done, but it's a half-hearted attempt, and I give up soon after starting. Locked behind getting woken up by the sounds outside. Oh god, that first night where I didn't pay for my ad blocking, and it turns out if you don't, your walls are covered in ads from ceiling to floor. What an awful future this is. I make something simple for dinner and watch Nibbles as I eat. Oh, a monthly balance. Okay. So. Weekly costs. Obviously, I'm going to do all of this. I have more than enough money right now. You know? Like, my weekly bill here is $250, but I've almost got 20,000 in the bank right now, and the surgery is only, quote unquote, costing 17,000. So I think we're okay. I think I'm just gonna pay for everything. I can live like a person, I think, for this week. You could get a mod? That might be interesting. Nibbles. Yeah, Hornet, we love Nibbles here. This is the whole reason I fucking ruined Florence's life. I still feel bad about it. I stare at my bank balance unblinking. Then I let out a long, relieved sigh. I look over at Nibbles. Oh, baby. You're gonna be okay. Jin, stop raising flags, my guy. Come on. She looks over at me with her big, beautiful bunny eyes and her big, puffy bunny cheeks and her little bunny nose. She's your baby. I love Nibbles so much. I pull her into my arms, rubbing along the top of her head and her neck. She nestles into me. I lay down and she settles on my chest. We stay like that until my eyes start shutting of their own accord. Little baby. Sleep. I spend the morning bouncing between excitement, relief, and nervousness. Finally, it's time to leave for Nibbles' appointment. I pack her into a carrier and make my way to the elevator. The trip up feels at once too long and too short. I think we're nearing the end of the game. When we arrive at the vet, they cart Nibbles away. Only a few hours later, she's back in the carrier and I'm being given instructions for her care and a bottle of antibiotics. As I walk home, reality sinks in. She's okay. She's really okay. I arrive home and let Nibbles rest as instructed. My heart fills to bursting every time I look at her. It's still sinking in that she's going to be fine. I spend most of the day watching her sleep. I'm upset I'll need to leave her tomorrow, but I remind myself that she'll be all right on her own. She made it. Oh, I just got an achievement. Save Nibbles. The next day. I get into work feeling achy, but my fatigue is lightened by the force of my relief. The hardest part is over. Nibbles will be waiting when I get home. I spot Baron hovering by the counter and dread rises through me. I'm gonna get fired for telling Clement to kick rocks, aren't I? Jin, let's have a quick chat. Oh, God, here we go. Sure, what's up? let's move to your office. Oh, God. I follow him, weariness and anxiety clashing in my chest. I'll get right to it. In your time here, you've been doing a pretty good job. There's a lot that I would do differently, but hey, you're closing sales, so I can't complain. In any case, you can rest easy knowing your job is secure. You're off probation. Congratulations. Oh, cool. I guess thanks? Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know, like, I'm not gonna get on my knees for you, my guy. No sweat, you've earned it. That's all I had to say. Welcome on board officially and all that. Why did I read that like that? Hey, recording booth, can I get another take on that one? Welcome on board officially and all that. I'll see you around, Jin. He gets up and leaves the room. I let out a breath. That definitely could have gone worse. This could have been a balloon arc. Yeah, right. Now go fix Florence. I wish. I want to find Florence and give her a hug and say I'm sorry. I give myself a moment to calm down before starting to figure out what I'm supposed to be working on. My head is still spinning and it's hard to focus. I decide to grab a coffee before giving work another crack. Wait. Jin, my guy, is something wrong with you? You're complaining about being fuzzy or lightheaded or tired all the time. Right? The lobby is empty. As I make my way to the coffee maker, my eye is drawn to the surgery's door. It's slightly ajar. Saul must be in. Oh God, I am curious. Knock. I knock on one of the doors. After a moment, Saul steps out. Jin? I just wanted to let you know that I'm off probation. I need a brain mod. So you'll be seeing me around for a while longer. Congratulations. Thank you. I've got to get back to it, but stick to Baron's good side and you'll be fine. Thanks. With a small wave, she returns to the surgery. I head back into my office, cradling the coffee between my hands. Work at the clinic is the same as usual for the rest of the week. The relief from saving nibbles gives everything a warm glow. Somehow, things with Baron feel less tense. I have a feeling that things will keep getting better. For once, I'm somewhat hopeful about what the future will bring. Your route. Wait, what does this mean? I got the blue route? I got the blue one? There are 5 endings to this? Wow. Okay, let's take an educated guess here. The ending where I fix Nibbles. Nibbles. Fuck it up. The ending where I don't fix Nibbles. The ending where I fix Nibbles but also don't ruin Florence's life. Right? And I don't know what the other two could be. Continue. Oh, no way! I didn't know this game was Canadian. Quality Dreams Reasonably Priced was developed primarily in Toronto, Canada, on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe is what I want to say, Chippewa, and the Haudenosaunee. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. And the Wendat peoples. Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. Yeah, man. Hey, this is good timing because currently in Ontario, it is Truth and Reconciliation Day. It is a provincial holiday today. The rights of Indigenous peoples are being violated. Settler colonialism is and has been actively dismantling their connection to the land and their cultures through historic and ongoing genocide. We encourage settlers to unlearn colonial history, deconstruct their privilege, and learn about Indigenous cultures and settler responsibilities. In this way, we learn the truth of the land we live on and reject Indigenous erasure and colonial myths. Yeah, man. So I don't know if y'all know, but I work for the Canadian government. And typically, every single time there's a meeting, you tend to open it with acknowledging that we are on unceded Indigenous territory, basically. But yeah, no, I'm all for this. Absolutely. I feel like every country on Earth has treated its Indigenous people poorly if they're a colonial type nation. And it sucks. And you got to do better, you know? The game was also developed in Bandung, Indonesia. Huh. Where it is hard to speak about developing queer games and hard to know who to trust with one's words. We test the waters and tread lightly, employing effort where the energy feels warranted. Wow. Queer people have always existed and will never stop existing. They were here on Turtle Island before the settler colonists came. We are here even when not wanted. We don't have a choice. Queerness exists whether we can speak its name or not. Fucking A, man. This game rocks. This is so cool. I have to assume it's fix nibbles but get fired, don't fix nibbles but get fired, don't fix nibbles but get job, fix nibbles but get job, fix nibbles and get max mods installed? Maybe. I don't know. I guess that's it though. Cool. Oh, I can't skip the credits. Okay, well, no, that's fine. Credits are good. You gotta give people their due, right? So hey, what did people think about this one? I'm curious. I really liked it. I was figuring I would finish it today. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It's a well-written story. That's it? Holy crap, that is a small team who made this. God damn. The Fungus Discord community. Fungus Discord. If you don't say Florence, I'm rioting. Okay. Well, I am very curious, right? So we're going to hit skip. Fast forward. How much can I fast forward? Skip. Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole. Let's be a dick in this one. This is gonna go into save 3. Okay. Pretend you didn't hear. Should I be reading these if I'm doing different options? Yeah, God, no, you know what? I want to skip straight ahead to Florence. Like, as bad as that is, I want to skip straight ahead to Florence and see what happens. Oh no, I gotta fucking play, I gotta do this dipshit. Blah blah blah. Appeal of tattoos. What's your budget? Yes. What did Len mean by this? What? Hey Doc, are you still there? Could you add that to my quotes, I guess? Blah blah blah. I gotta do this shit, thank you. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. And stuff is happening. I'm picking stuff. The upselling, hooray. Would you like one of everything? Submit. Let's try teeth. It looks cool. Oh, I actually got it this time. How about a liver? Drugs will work better. I think I do a lot of drugs? Yes. What's your suggestion here? How about a better sense of smell? You could, I don't know, seduce people. Why would I get the mod when you put it like that? I'm trying my best here, guy. I disagree. Piss off. You could keep up with trends. How about ear improvements? You could... music. Okay, hey, I made fake money. Get out of my office, please. I am not interested in what you're doing. Nibbles, little baby. Pet her. Give her treats. Clean up your dishes. Play with Nibbles. Always Nibbles. Answer phone. Okay. Cut to the chase. I feel like I'm remembering all the stuff I did last time. Cost A lot of money. Okay, move on. Flicker! Bad flicker. None of that. Absolutely not. Pay for everything. No, never kill Nibbles. I ruined a whole woman's life because of Nibbles. Alright, so here's Ocean. And we're gonna talk about stuff. There's this, there's this, there's this. There's this. Blah, blah, blah. Make recommendation, recommend. Up, 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 up. I didn't get the facial hair last time. Sharper eyes, identify plants. Let's do that. Facial hair? I have facial hair. I shave. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm glad I didn't do that last time. Would you be improving? Oh, I didn't talk to him about tea, so I can't ask about the tea. Quality of life. Alright, well, I managed to get those two things, so I guess that's something. Yes. Shopping list. Trouble. Going down to Winnie's, getting some stuff from Winnie. That's me. Agree. I'll pull out my stuff. Winnie takes the bag. How would you feel? I am interested. I'll keep this to myself. I will agree. And we leave. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Talking about Winnie. There you go. Do this slightly differently. How was Wingerden? Friendly. They didn't do anything weird. Nope. I'm no snitch. I'm no narc. And we leave. Let her out. Baby. Sing her a song. Oh, baby. I love Nibbles so much. Okay. Pay that. Sleep. And we get into here. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Flicker. Here we go. It begins. We are going to save right here. Here we go. Florence Sanderine. She's an upper floor client. She is a stay-at-home spouse and she likes to run her own podcast. She wants to get her voice done. Okay, here we go. Oh, God, she's so pretty. At the sight of Florence Sanderine, I freeze momentarily. Hi, you can call me Florence. She, her. Yes. The big stupid smile. She smiles a little and I have to remind myself to breathe. I can't remember the last time I saw someone so beautiful. Act normal. I force myself to move and pull the door the rest of the way open. I wrestle what I hope is a warm smile on my face and gesture her inside. Hi, Florence. I'm Jin, and any pronouns are fine for me. She steps past me and into the office, looking around slowly. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for looking after me today. She sits and her gaze turns back towards me, back to me. I feel myself growing flustered. Does Jin have a bit of a blush happening here? I'm too colorblind to tell when people are blushing. I can't tell. Customers aren't usually like this. The pleasure is entirely mine. Thank you for choosing Envisage Poetry. It takes all of my effort to say the words casually and withhold my inadvertent cringe. For your consultation today. Of course, I've heard good things about your clinic. It feels like I'm swallowing around a rock in my throat, or maybe that I forgot how to breathe or how to hold my body like a normal person. Then I hope we live up to your expectations. I'm certain you shall. She smiles a little again, and I think my heart forgets how to beat for a few seconds. I need to pull myself together if I'm going to get through this. Jin's kind of doing the pog face, right? The pogger's face. I sit down and try to refocus. Stare at her. Ask questions. I should get to know her better so I can best understand what she's looking for. So the last time we did this, I did some stuff. I asked about her name, and I think that was fine. Florence Sanderine is a beautiful name, doesn't mean anything. Florence drops her gaze, making her smile seem a bit sadder. Florentius, meaning blossoming, flourishing, and prosperous. Sanderine, meaning Alexandra or Alexandros. It means to defend man. I think I said, has it worked last time? I'm gonna compliment it this time. No wonder it's so lovely. We're just like her. Hold on. Save her by acting like a creep and weirding her out. Okay. I can't say anything as cheesy as its loveliness pales only in comparison to your own. This is the wrong pales. I rack my brain for something poetic before giving up. It suits you well. She nods once, accepting the compliment. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. I saw on your file that you host an interview show. What's that like? Florence's eyes light up and she smiles a bit. She loves that show. How nice of you to ask. It's not a terribly exciting hobby, but it does bring me joy. I very much enjoy meeting guests and getting to know them. I suppose it's a bit similar to your work in some ways. I would agree. I don't know if you find this to be the case too, but sometimes it feels like my clients learn a bit about themselves from this process as well. Florence nods slowly. Yes, I think so. Sometimes I think it's also about what truths are hinted to or simply left unsaid. Truths of the heart that feel too dangerous to speak outright. Yes. I say it quietly watching her, but she doesn't meet my gaze, leaving her exact expression unknowable. What's the name of your show, by the way? I didn't ask this last time. Florence looks down, clearly a bit flustered. Oh, this is new. Oh, it's just a small thing. I'm sure you haven't heard of it. I wait, leaving space for her to speak. It's called Song for a Lark. I freeze and blink at her, momentarily dropping my brain to the floor. Jin? Haven't heard of it. Half my friends won't stop talking about it. Oh, I'm sorry to have caused you trouble. No, Florence, I wave my hands, dispelling her apology. No, the fault is mine for overreacting. I just didn't realize you were a celebrity. She laughs, blushing slightly, and I almost drop my brain again. I am so sad I didn't get this last time. I'm not at all, but thank you for the compliment. The show is my personal hobby in which I trifle and delight. It pleases me to hear that amuses your friends to the point of enthusiasm. Florence! If you don't stop fucking self-effacing over this... Nailing it so far. Song for a Lark is an audio show. My friends are always going on about how amazing and talented the host is. They would die if I told them I spent time chatting with her, and how fucking gorgeous she is. Procedure. Now I understand that you want to get a voice alteration procedure. That's why I'm here. Her fingers weave and slide along each other as she speaks. I try not to stare at them. Does she feel nervous? Yes. This was last time, right? And I mentioned the nervousness, and she hid it. I'm gonna reassure her this time. This is a very simple and straightforward procedure. Florence's fingers settle, and she smiles. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for trying to reassure me. I have faith in your clinic's abilities. Okay, I am curious though. Just move on. No. Reassure. I'm gonna stick on reassure. Okay. Reason for procedure. Why do you want to get your voice altered, if you don't mind my asking? Maybe move on and let her fester in it. That's a good point, actually, Flicker. That's a good point. I think it's too late now, though. I think I just quick saved. Yeah, I quick saved after reassuring her. Oh well, we'll see what happens, eh? I understand this is part of the responsibilities as a psych line. You probably don't know, but there's a trend going around for having perfectly sweet and lilting voices. Since mine is so mundane, it might slight my family's reputation should it remain unchanged. Fuck your family. We're gonna crack this, I swear. Yeah, you know what? Maybe instead of quick saving, I should be using my, like, saves. I don't mind saving over this one, because I finished the thing, so... I don't think I complimented her voice last time. I would never call your voice mundane. It's quite elegant, in fact. You make for a poor salesperson. But thank you, I appreciate it. She lets out a slight sigh. Uh-oh. Well, my parents do not seem to agree. Fuck your parents, lady! Pog. Could you tell me more about your parents? Such as? What do they do for work? I don't mean to make your job more difficult, but I'm not sure that you need to know that for our discussion today. And it's not my place to speak on my parents' business. Shit, this is what I said last time. I understand. I'm sorry for overstepping. She shakes her head slightly. You're just trying to do your job. No harm in that. What's your relationship with them like? You mean my parents? I'm not sure how much there is to say. I try to be respectful and dutiful, and they look after me. I think there's more to her relationship with her family than she's letting on. I'll try to circle back to it. What is your family's opinion on the show? How does your family feel about Song for a Lark? They don't pay it much mind. They see it as a diversion, which it is. It's not. So they don't listen in? Florence shakes her head. They're much too busy, and I don't expect them to. Oh god. Parental support. Song for a Lark is incredibly popular. They don't want to listen to it and celebrate your success? They understand the show is doing well, and they appreciate that others may offer compliments about it, but the subject matter doesn't interest them. And as I mentioned, they're very busy. You don't feel like they should make the time to support you? Maybe make her anxious as hell about it and tell her no? Might even need a specific order. Yeah, eh? Once we're done this, Shit. When I saved, did I save over the start point for this? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna load this up. Okay, no, I hadn't. Okay, so we need to keep save 3 clean. So we're gonna keep save 3 clean so we can go back to it. Honestly, I did this for Signal Uncharted Lands. I might just look up like a walkthrough on what the correct order is, just out of curiosity, because I want to see how good it can get, you know? But we'll try this on by ourselves, obviously, at first. It's rightly beneath their notice and not something I should worry them about. Florence. I watch her for a second, wondering why she's minimizing how much the show means to her. Fears. What scares you the most? Florence laughs a bit nervously. These questions are getting a bit heavy. Would you rather we talk about something else? No, that's fine. She pauses and I give her the space to think. I suppose what I fear the most is letting others down and disappointing them. You're worried about letting others down? Florence nods. In what way do you fear letting others down? I have responsibilities and there are expectations that are placed on me. Others rely on me. It would hurt them were I to betray their confidence. Is there anyone in particular who relies on you this way? Mostly my parents, I think. Fuck me, man. They didn't give you enough save slots in this game to really play around with it. What do we think? Letting others down or reason for fear? Letting others down or reason for fear? I kind of want to go reason for fear. Yeah. Why do you think you have these fears? I'm not sure what you mean. What makes it so scary? Florence sits back a bit. I hadn't thought about that. She pauses for a moment. I think I'm worried about others thinking less of me. Do you think you'll lose their respect? Yes, I'm scared of losing all worth in their eyes. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. Worth. You feel like proving your worth is something that's expected of you. Yes. Could this be connected to her reason for making this appointment? Okay. I feel like addressed worries with others is not the right way to go. Because it's putting too much power in other people's hands, right? And I kind of feel like I need to push the autonomy aspect of it. Have you spoken to anyone about your worries? Florence drops her gaze, but I catch the forlornness in her expression. They're only simple concerns, not worth worrying others. I disagree. Ask. She's been keeping her feelings bottled up for a very long time, and she might be looking for someone to share them with. We've got ads coming in 20 seconds. We're just going to play through them. I'm sorry. I need to know what's going on with Florence. Okay. Okay, so last time we did practical. I'm going to do personal this time, because I remember this. Personal tone. You're not bothering me. I'm here if you're willing to share. Florence looks away again and silence stretches between us. I'm about to ask if she's alright when she starts talking. It's alright. I understand now that the cause of my worries can be dispelled if needed. Ah, shit. It's not an issue for me anymore. I fucked it up. Okay, going back. Autonomy. It seems like your parents have a lot of control over your life. I don't think that's the best way of phrasing it, but they do advise my decisions. Okay. You lack confidence. Are you not confident in making decisions yourself? I just appreciate that they know better than me. Do they, though? She stops and looks down. I let the silence widen between us. Finally, she looks up at me, solemnity in her expression. For as long as I can remember, I have understood that I am not that clever. There are better minds to make decisions for me. Decisions that are for my betterment and good. Oh my fucking god. Florence, you are killing me here. What the fuck do you mean? Oh god, this woman has been broken down. Holy shit, eh? God damn it. As much as possible, I make the effort to follow the directions I'm given. I don't wish to disturb the waters or make myself more of a burden than I already have. What do you mean? Clever? What the fuck do you mean clever? Why do you say you aren't clever? Florence gives a small shrug. I've always been surrounded by exceptional people. I understand that I'm not like them. Oh, Christ, man. I don't have enough save files in here. I am dying. I'm dying, chat. Not true is dismissive, and it's easy enough to just say, well, that's what you think. Comparing yourself to others is bad. I'm gonna go with intelligence, and we're gonna see what happens. There's more than one way to be smart. Your ability to so successfully host your show requires skill and wit. And I'm sure there's many other things you're good at. She looks pained for a second before quickly hiding her expression. Yes, I've always been complimented for my looks. That's not what I mean. What do you mean burden? What makes you feel like a burden? She looks down at her fingers winding themselves in her lap. I know my parents wanted a son instead. I've spent my whole life trying to make up for that failing. Okay. Empathize. God. I don't know, chat. I am dying here. That's not your fault. I don't see how you failed. That's not how they see it. That's unreasonable. That doesn't sound reasonable. It's not like you had anything to do with it. It may not be, but that's how it is nonetheless. Fuck off. Empathize. I understand that it can be hard to live up to others' expectations, especially when those expectations are around something you have no control over. She looks me in the eye and nods once. It can be hard. Oh, the expression. Chat. Her voice is raw and cracked. She pauses for a moment, dropping her gaze. When she looks up again, she's got a smile in place. But I'm doing all that's expected of me. I'm not letting them down. Ads are done. I nod, watching her. Welcome back from ad jail, everyone. We managed to crack her just a bit. Just a little bit. We managed to get through the wall just a touch. Do you feel your husband makes decisions for you as well? Ellis cares about me. He just wants me to be happy. Sometimes he does ask for my thoughts. How did you meet Ellis? Florence smiles and her gaze wanders, seeing a time gone by. We were at Dancing Arcs, a semi-annual evening party. The sun was setting and they had arranged prisms around the room to catch the light. A friend introduced us and we hit it off. She laughed softly. He's awfully charming, and he did small things that exhibited a considerate heart. We started meeting up after that, and he grew fond of me. Could you not? My parents were so pleased. Ellis's father is well respected, and Ellis himself is a perfect gentleman. No! Shit. Crap. Okay. I accidentally hit F9 instead of F5, I'm sorry. Husband... Ellis... Okay. Alright. Gonna crack her like an egg. Yeah, no shit, eh? Florence's opinion. Parents' opinion. Happy. What do you think of Ellis? Well, he's very kind, and he lets me do my own things, like my show. He worries for me sometimes. What does Ellis love about you? Well, he always tells me I'm lovely. I think he likes speaking to me also. He often asks me to share my opinion. That's something. Your parents were happy you were seeing him? Yes, and happy with me for catching him. Ugh, gross. Happy? Are you happy together? He cares for me. There's nothing more I could ask for. Christ, man. Do you have any plans for after the procedure? Nope. I was just going to take some time to rest at home. There's a dinner party this weekend, but that's all. I take a moment to check my notes. I've covered all the required questions, but I feel like there's something more going on here. Baron told me to be careful, though. It might be best to wrap things up quickly so I don't have more time to embarrass myself. Fuck, Baron. Learn more. Learning more about Florence is probably for the better. Have you spoken to anyone about your worries? Here we go. Forlornness. They're only simple concerns, not worth worrying others. Yeah. Okay, so I did practical and that didn't quite work. I did personal and that didn't quite work. Let's try procedural, I guess. Well, considering it's my job to understand these things and it's part of the reason we're meeting, I would say it is my concern. Would you be willing to share it with me? Florence looks away again and silence stretches between us. I'm about to ask if she's alright when she starts talking. It's alright. I understand now that the cause of my worries can be dispelled if needed. It's the same thing every time. I gotta wonder if I had done other things, if one of those three would have given me a different result here, you know? I hope I'm not impeding your work, but it's not an issue for me anymore. Okay. Even if what you're worried about can be reasonably dealt with, it's still okay to be worried about it. Florence pauses for a moment. What do you mean by that? Oh, this is new. I think this is new. For example, I have a close friend, Rynell, whose job requires excellent eyesight. She worries that one day her vision will worsen and she'll be fired. She knows that if that ever happens, she can get her eyes modded to adjust for it. She understands that the problem is entirely solvable. That doesn't stop her from worrying about it. Florence frowns slightly, deep in thought. And what helped your friend deal with her worries? What worked best for her isn't necessarily the best answer for everyone, but she found it helped to talk to others about her fears. I don't know why I stumbled on that. Giving them shape through speech helped her process and deal with them. And it worked. She isn't entirely free of her worries now, but it's easier for her to deal with them. Florence furrows her brow slightly. Oh. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there, chat. I think we're getting closer. Okay. Give her space. Worries continued. Do you want to talk? One of these is the correct answer. Do I keep pushing? Do we think space? I'll try space. Let's see what happens. I've opened the door to the conversation. If she wants to talk about it, she can walk through herself. I don't need to push her if she's uncomfortable. I think that's wrong. I think I do need to push her if she's uncomfortable. I searched for another question to veer the conversation away. Thank you for answering my questions. Yeah, no. Let's go back. I think I need to push her. We all have things that bother us, whether rational or not. It's okay if they affect you, even if you understand them to be irrational. I understand what you're saying. I think I may be affected by my worries. In what way? I think it would be best if I start at the beginning. Fuck yes, my guy. We're saving. Growing up, it felt like my looks were the only part of me that mattered. Oh. I'm sorry for gushing over how absolutely gorgeous you are. I'm sorry. I was meant to be like a vase. Or vase. Beautiful, silent, out of the way. To be admired but not interacted with, empty of any thought someone else didn't place in it. After my marriage, a dread started growing inside of me until it grew too large and started welling out. I'd have nightmares where I'd watch myself turn ugly or old or deformed. I was barely sleeping. Not knowing what to do, not wanting to worry Ellis, I went to speak to my father, and he very rationally and matter-of-factly explained that if anything went wrong with me, I could just stop by a clinic and everything would be put right. Her hands clench into fists, nails biting into her palms. Oh, the expression is breaking my heart. That, in fact, my parents had been taking me to a clinic for minor adjustments since I was young. It had been going on for years. They just never told me. Oh, now I feel extra bad for complimenting how beautiful she is. She's manufactured. She's just... This fucking sucks. And then Her voice is almost a whisper now. He laughed at me, at my surprise. He asked if I had really thought I was so naturally beautiful. Then he said my worries were irrational and frivolous, and the matter dealt with sent me off. What the fuck? What the fuck, girl? Fume at her father. Fuck you, dude. Telling someone just to not worry is ridiculous, unfair, unkind. And the fact you had been lied to for years to make fun of you for your reaction is absurd. What you felt, what you're feeling now, is normal. Thank you for saying that. She pauses and I let her have some space. After a moment, she looks back to me, her smile a bit less shaky. If you have more questions, it's fine. Thank you, and thank you for trusting me with this. She inclines her head. Once I'm sure she's not going to say anything more, I continue. Wow, we get to dig into some stuff here. I am a little curious what the other options would have given. That sounds really difficult. I'm sorry you had to deal with that and that your family doesn't recognize your concerns. It's okay to still feel anxious about things that seem to have solutions. You don't need to prove the validity of your worries. What you felt, what you're feeling now is normal. Thank you for saying that. No, you know what? I want to be pissed off at her dad. Fuck her. Fuck your dad. Fuck you, Dad. Okay. We're gonna save this here. I guess we're just gonna hop between 1 and 3 and 2 here. What about the third option? It could do. Reassure. Worries don't need to be substantive or rational to be real. You still feel anxiety and stress. You still feel anxiety and stress. That makes them worth addressing. What you felt, what you're feeling now is normal. Thank you for saying that. She pauses, let her have some space. She's a bit less shaky. If you have more questions, it's fine. So more or less the same thing. But I want to be pissed off at Dad. Fuck your dad. This is the hill I'm willing to die on. Okay. Previous mods. Is it alright if I ask about your previous mods? It's fine, but there's not much to tell. I don't know the details. What about the clinic you went to? The place? Whoa. Is that anger? She spits the words as if they're bitter in her mouth. I never want to go back there again. I thought it was just health checkups. I can't believe. She breaks off and takes a second to breathe. I'm just happy to be here instead. As I mentioned, this clinic is well regarded. I take a second to examine her more closely as she speaks. Now that I know that I'm looking for something, the modding is exceptional. It's entirely unnoticeable. Florence smiles and I watch her jaw. Bone shifting maybe, or nano work? And has your experience matched our reputation? So far? Oh god. What do you value? What do I care about? Yeah, Flicker, 100%, right? I suppose I'd like to be proper and socially respectable, to bring a positive reputation to my family, to ease Ellis's worries. And my show. I love my show. Her show, where one of the selling points is her voice. I remember my friends going on about it. Right? Her voice. Look at this expression. She loves her show so goddamn much. Do you want to have this procedure done to alter your voice? I want to please my parents and fulfill my filial obligations. If that means getting this procedure, then yes. There's a slight tightness to her mouth that makes me wonder. Thank you for answering my questions. It's time to make my recommendation. I looked down at my notes detailing facts that collect into a silhouette of Florence Sandarine. You'll be making your recommendation now? Yes. I need to save another 7 grand. Here we go. Here we go. We're on 2. Absolutely not. I can't recommend that you have this procedure. I don't think you understand. My family needs me to change my voice. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I have this also. I have not recommended before, so this is all new to me. Her show is so goddamn important to her. Suffering for her family, I don't think is going to fly because we've already seen that she is willing to suffer for her family. And her bodily autonomy, she has self-effaced herself so much that doesn't matter, right? Her show. You have a show where you interview people. Are you worried it might impact your show if you change your voice? If my viewers are fickle enough to leave me because I sound different, then their opinions don't matter much to me. If it hurts my show, then so be it. Making the show is only an amusing pastime in any case. I fucking disagree. I know that's not true. You care about the show. It makes you happy. That doesn't change how I view fickle listeners. But changing your voice will still hurt you in other ways. Can't there be another option? Oh God. Oh God. Her parents will be useless. Changing other ways to change things isn't going to fix the issue. But from what she's told us about Ellis, her husband, he might seem understanding. I was ready to put Ellis in the same bucket as her parents, like just a real piece of shit using her. But from what she's telling us, although he does only ever compliment how pretty although no, he does ask her about her opinions sometimes, right? I'm gonna go with Ellis. Have you spoken to Ellis about not getting the procedure? I haven't. Oh, fuck, here we go. Are you worried about his response? Are you worried that he wouldn't support you? I know he loves me, but with this, I'm not sure how to make him understand. Oh, fuck. Oh boy, I don't know. His ideas? I can't see all the possibilities ahead of you. Oh, the buffering only now went through? No buffering? What buffering? Huh? Am I buffering? I'm not dropping any... Ba 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 ba. Yeah, no, my OBS is not telling me I'm dropping any frames, so I'm doing okay here. Internet? Okay. Okay, cool. Can't see all the possibilities ahead of you, but maybe Ellis, who lives in a position similar to yours, can help you come up with a path to something better. Better? A solution where you are happy and your parents are appeased. But how would I approach him? Oh, interesting. Now see, of the 3 options so far, worried about his response, she just says I haven't talked to him. Ideas is something that it might be helpful, or his help. Maybe he could help you speak with your parents. They do value his goodwill, but I don't know how to convince him. Oh man, I don't know what the options here are. Advise her to prepare, advise her to be direct, empathize with her. Empathize with her is useless. This is a useless platitude. I don't like this. Be direct. Straight up. Hey, hubby, I don't want to fucking change my voice. Approach him and explain what's going on. Ask him for his help and see what he says. If he is supportive, you can then approach your parents together if that seems like the next best step. Best next step. I may try that, thank you. Offer to help. Oh my god. Could I do anything to help make this easier for you? I could pretend to be Ellis if you want to practice. Oh, that's so cute. No, that's all right, thank you. So you'll speak with Ellis? Yes. I suppose that's all then. Florence gets up with a worried smile. Thank you for your non-recommendation. Honest assessment. I strive to be honest in my assessments, both with myself and with clients. I hope I am being honest with myself as well. I'm glad that I chose to come here. And with that, the siren is gone, along with all her glittering splendor. Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay, we're gonna load this into 1. So 1 is what I tried to do. 17 is back a ways, I think. I take a breath and decide to finish some paperwork for my consultation with Florence. After getting through about half of it, my hand drifts to my mug and I realize I've finished my coffee. I get up to refill it and stretch my legs a bit. As I enter the lobby, I notice Ocean walking in. Baron eats me alive. Yeah, right? Hey, Jen. Back again, I see. Here for the procedure? Yeah, okay. So, do I just wait here? Make small talk, blah blah. Alright, Sol is getting Ocean all done up. So how did it go with Florence Sandarine? Oh, here we go. Fuck you, Baron. I'm going to say excellently. It went great. That's what I like to hear. We'll go over all the details at our usual one-on-one. I just wanted to check in. I have a different idea of what great means, boss. Gives a wave, then walks off. I hope he's not too mad with how I handled things. I don't give a shit. Alright, so Nibbles is still not doing well. And I didn't make any money. I hope she can get the support to stand up to her parents. Alright. I didn't get much sleep. Oh! I get into work and notice Florence sitting in reception. She's not supposed to be here. Uh-oh. I turn slightly and begin walking towards her. She looks up as I approach. Hi, Jen. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, uh-oh. Well, thank you. You here for a procedure? Yes. Oh, no. How can you be here? I didn't recommend the procedure. I called Baron and scheduled it with him. Florence! What about your show? Needing to rest afterwards, I look forward to returning to it soon. How is Ellis? He's well. He wanted to accompany me today, but was called away by urgent business. I hear footsteps and look over. No, Florence! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How far back was this? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay. Just out of curiosity, bodily autonomy. It's your body. The only one who should have a say in what happens to it is you. Yes, and I'm deciding to use it to help my family. I owe them enough. This is but a drop in the bucket. I disagree. They're your parents. You don't owe them your entire life just because they raised you. In any case, you've already given them more than enough. I'd ask you please not to apply your norms to my situation. This is what's expected of me, and I am happy to give back. You can't ignore that doing this will hurt you. Can't there be another option? Oh, interesting. It goes the same way. Have you considered other options for changing your voice? There are non-permanent alternatives. Nothing would be exact as is required. Anything but modifying my body would slight my family, creating the sense that they are too poor to afford the procedure. Oh, God almighty, fake the procedure. What if you pretend to have the procedure and secretly enroll in voice training lessons? Florence laughs softly. I'd be found out immediately. Voice training takes time, and as I said before, could never be perfect in the way it's expected to be. So there's no other solution? This reality is, unfortunately, inevitable. We can't give up. There must be something else. What then? Oh God. Talk to Ellis. Have you spoken to Ellis? I haven't. Are you worried about his response? I know he loves me. But with this, I'm not sure how to make him understand. Advise her to... maybe the direct thing didn't work. Advise her to prepare? Find out what you want to say. If you're worried about talking to him directly, you could write him a letter. If he is supportive, you can then approach your parents together if that seems like the best next step. I may try that, thank you. You don't seem confident. I'm not sure I'll speak with Ellis. Getting at the procedure is easier than stirring up so much trouble. Oh, here we go. Hey, Quasar. No, Quasar, I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to make it so Florence doesn't get the procedure. Getting the procedure is easier than stirring up so much trouble. Yeah, no, Quasar, I can't believe you roasted me so bad last week on your stream. If you saw how cute Nibbles was, you'd understand. I think it is worth at least exploring your options. You might find solutions where you don't expect them. That's a fair point. I'm just not sure how to approach them. My help. Florence's opinion. Ellis's help. Fuck, man, they gotta stop throwing so many things at me. I'm dying here. I'll put this into one, I guess. I'm just some guy. And her family has made it clear that they don't give a shit about her opinions, so I guess her husband's? Could Ellis help you find solutions for your concerns? He might, yes. So you'll speak with Ellis? Yes. I suppose that's all then. Okay. Thank you for your non-recommendation. I try to make decisions based on what's best for a client. I hope this path is the right one for you. I hope that as well. Okay, I'm glad that I chose to come here. And with that, the siren is gone, along with all her glittering splendor. Later that day, okay. There's this guy. Hi, Ocean. Okay. Later, Baron. I'm still gonna say excellently. Fuck you, Baron. And trying to say what would happen if you said I'd help. I also kind of am. Okay, pay for all my bills. Sleep. Go into work. She's not there. She's not there today. She's not there today. Hey, you got a minute? Yes. What's up? Are you satisfied? Everything feels like it's in the right place. I'm happy to hear. Are you enjoying the extra mods? Are you getting more mods? Trying to get a return client? Well, yes, kind of. Talk more. How have you been doing? Relatable. That's what I said last time. Do you want to keep chatting? Yes. We go for coffee. That sounds great. Yeah, Doc, I mean, that's what it was the other time. I wonder if it's like the same thing, you know? So chat, now what I'm doing is I'm trying to fast forward to get back to Florence. So we're doing basically the same thing. Ask Ocean something. So we're basically going to do the same thing that we're doing. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, we can do this again next week. Thank you for the tea. Continue. She seems livelier. Check on Nibbles. Let Nibbles out. Look at the little baby. See, Quasar, look. Look at this. Look at this. Right? I would throw God himself into a volcano if it meant saving this rabbit. So, like, Florence is beautiful, but look at Nibbles. Nibbles' full name is Nibbles Dandelion. I'm gonna save my rabbit, right? So, she's adorable, little baby. So we're just gonna fast forward until we get to see Florence again. Do you take walk-ins? We're gonna try and talk to this guy. He doesn't know what he wants. Indicate his seat. Reason for procedure. What's your budget? Plans after mods. I'll just skip the questions. I actually don't care that much about the rest of these people. Recommend one or more. How about one? And how about the tattoo? Okay. I'm not going to upsell him on it. And we're good. Great job with the blah. Oh, we get to see some shit. Let's move on to Florence Sanderine now. Let's see what Baron has to say with the fact that I kicked her out. I can't believe you squandered the sale. Do you know how often uppers come down here? I'll answer that for you. Never. This could have been the start of a beautiful and prosperous relationship. We could have given her excellent work. She could have given us excellent money. Fuck you, Baron. I honestly don't know what to do about this. It's a disaster. I am of half a mind to take the loss out of your salary. What in eon's all-seeing eyes happened? Florence's history with mods. Florence lacked bodily autonomy. Florence didn't want the mods. This is super fucking important. Hey, if you don't have bodily autonomy, you don't have anything. Florence had no control over her body. She came here to get the voice alteration because others were forcing her to. She had no interest in the mod herself. You can't ask me to sell someone a mod that they don't want, one that's being forced upon them. See, I hadn't realized that was the case. I apologize for my earlier reaction. You made the right call. Oh, wow. I legit didn't expect that at all. Thank you for taking the time to understand our clients and keep their best interests at heart. Baron, I'm kind of coming around on you just for that alone. He pauses for a moment, looking down before meeting my gaze with a smile back in place. Finally, let's discuss Jupiter. He only just left? And how did it go? I think it went pretty well. It was fine. Well, you sold the mods, which is great. This is the only time I'll praise you for not overly cross-selling. I don't want us taking advantage of kids. Baron is kind of based, actually. Like, just a little bit. Like 40% based, right? Like, just a little bit. I decided not to mention Jupiter as an adult. It doesn't matter if he's an adult. He is a student. Dude's not well off. Nicely done. Don't push mods on students. All right. That's everything for today. Keep up the good work. Do you have any questions for me? Nope. Hey, get the fuck out of my office. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. Kind of shocked. Play with Nibbles. Nibbles. Always play with Nibbles. Sleep. Alright, we're going back to... There's Jupiter. Hey, Jupiter, how you doing? Do you have time to chat? Of course I got time. How are you doing? Honest. Hope your rabbit gets better soon. How's life? Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Bye, Jupiter. I literally only care about Florence. Call Laura. Pick up. Hi, Laura. What's up? Nibbles needs surgery. Blah, blah, blah. Mention you met Florence. Oh, this is new. Oh, you'll never guess who I met this week. Florence Sanderine. The host of Song for a Lark? Oh, wait, this is a joke. Some cruel prank. Very funny, Jin. No, she came in for a consultation and I spoke with her. Fuck, I shouldn't be saying this at all. Oh, no. Oh, no, I shouldn't be telling Laura this. Really? At your clinic? I swear on Eon's hand I met her. This isn't a joke. Nope. You really met her? Yes! I'm going to die. You met her. You! Why is fate so cruel? You have to tell me everything. I give her a summarized account of meeting with Florence, keeping any personal information to myself. Okay, good. Wow, you really met her. I still can't believe it. Oh damn, it's that late? I need to get going, sorry. Last thing, real quick. If you're free tomorrow, Vad, Chia, and I are making plans. Let me know if you'd like to join and I'll send the details. Yeah, sure. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Hang up with a smile, take a look around, end of day. Pay. Close the app, sleep. Sleep in for a bit. Hang out with Nibbles. See my friends. Catch up on new TV. See my friends. This is what I did last time. Nibbles is watching me. Pay my bills again. Sleep. What's up, Flicker? What's up, Flicker? Blow Nibbles a kiss. Did you tell Florence about Nibbles? I didn't have the... No, I didn't. I had the opportunity to relate with her, but I didn't. Did I mention it? I don't think I did. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens, right? Jupiter's here. Jupiter's got Oh, butterfly. Or dragonfly. You need to save money for the surgery? Did I mention that? I don't remember. I'm glad to hear. Amazing. Goodbye. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Oh, here comes Clement again. Man, I legit want to just skip straight to, I just want to skip straight to Florence. Like, maybe that's bad, but... Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Likelihood of firing. Thoughts on restaurants changes. Work elsewhere. Hume at the restaurant's manager. Impact of work on health. Pain locations. Medication for pain. Job stress. Dealing with stress. Desire for mods. Skip getting strength. Wait to get mods. Preparations for time. How did you get help? What hobbies do you have? Do you enjoy Sudoku? Of course you do. History with cooking? I'm super happy for you. Do you like cooking? A little bit. Okay. Wife. Relationship. Her job. This is all such bad questions. No. Make recommendation. Okay. Recommend procedure. All right. It improves the quality of your life. Lip. Lop. Loop. Lip. Alright. Improved taste. Oh, I think I got the improved taste last time. Oh, I'm not getting any of them. Wow. Mixed reality eyes. Helpful for work. Alright, well, I got a couple things. I got different things this time. That's really interesting. Alright. Did Clement already. Clement's good. Paid my bills. I'm actually doing okay money-wise. Surprisingly. Florence! And look, she's still, like, whole. And she's smiling. Wait. What did she say? When I return to the lobby to grab some tea, I notice Florence Sandrine is here. She smiles as she notices me and gives me a small wave. Jin, hello. Have you got a minute? I just wanted to say thank you. I spoke with Ellis as you suggested, and he was very understanding. More so than I expected. Oh, I'm so happy. That's great. I'm so glad to hear. It honestly went much better than I expected. He spoke with my parents on my behalf, and they agreed to let me keep my voice unchanged. Can you believe it? On her behalf. Fuck off. He spoke with them on your behalf? It was better for him to speak with them on his own. I would only remind them of what they want to fix. It is unfortunate that my parents listened to him and not to me, but I understand why they value his opinion above mine. You fuck off. Is this still not the best possible route? You understand why they value his opinion more than yours? I understand the reasoning, yes. I also understand that you don't agree with them, and I know that Ellis doesn't either. But it will take me some time to internalize what you two so easily believe. I'm willing to try now, though. Oh, that's something. That's not nothing. You've helped me so much. Is there anything I could do that would be of help to you? Okay, I have to. I fucking have to. Nibbles. The only thing I'm really struggling with right now is that my pet rabbit is sick. In that case, maybe I could help with that. I'm not sure how you could, but that's very kind. Thank you for offering. More things than you know are possible. That's something I realized from talking with you. Tell me your vet's name and I'll see if there's anything I can do to help. She pulls a small tablet out of her pocket. Fuck. Tell her. I'm going to Dr. Monk's Animal Hospital in the mid-lowers. She notes the name down. Thank you. It'll be okay, Jin. I hope so. She smiles before offering a small nod goodbye and leaving the clinic. I'm not sure what Florence is planning, and I try to tamper down my hopes. I think that should be tamped down. I don't have the bandwidth to deal with the disappointment. Later. I decide to stay and work in the lobby, so I settle down behind the counter. After a few hours, the door opens and I look up to see Clement walking in. Hi, Jen. Oh, bud. Oh yeah, he's here for his thing. Professional. Hello, here for your appointment? That's why I'm here, yes. Blah, 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 blah. Is everything okay? The risk is minimal. I guess my nerves. Is there anything I can do to make this easier for you? No, that's all right. Please let me know. Blah, blah, Sol, blah, blah. Oh, wait. I wanted to let you know that Marin is interested in getting the skin message mod as well. Oh, cool. I don't think you got a souvenir from Two Peeps. I got the tea. Oh, you're right, Flicker. I got the tea, but I didn't get the painting. You're right. Yeah. A little bit different this time, eh? But that's okay. Eligible for a couples deal. One of the few deals that we offer, and it thankfully doesn't impact my commission. Good to know, thank you. I hear the doors open and turn to see Sol walking over. Yeah, here's Clem. Clement is here, blah blah, later that day, blah blah. Meeting Ocean at the cafe tonight. Oh, this is new. I pack up my things with a smile. I'm meeting Ocean at the cafe tonight. I take the elevator down to the cafe and make my way there from memory. I only miss a turn twice. This is... We only got one date with Ocean last time. This is a different date. The cafe has the same warmth as before. The eclectic tables and chairs match the clientele. It feels like everyone here brought a part of themselves to this place. As I'm looking around, I spot Ocean waiting by the counter. They wave and I walk up to them. Hi, want to order before getting into things? Sure. Let Ocean order for me again. Yeah, why not? Or order the same thing Ocean's getting. Which of the teas are yours? Ocean points to a section on the menu. All the ones on the left and the bottom three on the right. Did you want tea or did you want tea with something extra? Oh. Something extra? I'm interested in something extra. They're fucking flirting so hard right now. Look at these eyes. Then you want any of the ones with that yellow mark on the menu. Green tea, black tea, herbal tea. Herbal tea. I head up to the counter and ask for one of Ocean's herbal teas. I notice the table we sat at last time is free and grab it while I wait for Ocean to finish. After a short while, he returns with 2 drinks. An herbal tea for you? Thanks. Taste my drink. I lift the mug to my lips and take a slow sip. The tea is nutty and soothing. As I swallow, a calmness seeps into my bones. It's not as grounding as the mushroom tea, but still excellent in other ways. The tea doesn't taste any different from other tea I've had. If I didn't know there was something more to it, I probably wouldn't have noticed. How do you like it? Honest. It's really good, very soothing. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for ordering for me. I'm glad you like it. Did you get the mint tea latte again? Nope, I got chamomile this time. How's your week been going? Fucking great, man. Honest. I'm honestly feeling pretty stressed about my rabbit surgery coming up. Oh, I'm really worried I won't have enough money to afford the procedure. That's understandable. I'm sorry you need to deal with that. Thanks. How about you? Last week you were saying how happy you were since the surgery. Has that feeling dampened any as it's settled in? Not yet. It still feels kind of surreal. I just wake up every day feeling so happy. Hey, trans rights are human rights, am I right? So glad. How are you feeling about your rabbit's upcoming vet visit? I'm optimistic. I'm feeling good about it. Hopefully everything will go well. That's good to hear. Do you have any pets? That's what I just said. Nope, I've just got the plants. Do you just have your rabbit? Yeah, she's enough of a handful on her own. So, I've been wondering, why are you working at Envisage Poetry? Fuck. What's the most honest answer here, right? Learning about others, helping clients. I really like helping clients, getting to know what they need, what they're looking for, and matching them with the right mods. See, it's altruistic sales, as if there's such a thing. How did you find this place? Oh, it's kind of a long and not very interesting story. The blush. Tell it then. I'm sure it'll be interesting to me. If you say so. Well, my ex used to work here, actually. Oh, I used to come by to see them a lot, and I really liked it here. They were the one who suggested I start selling my tea at the counter. They put me in touch with the manager, and after a short trial, the cafe started stocking my teas. After we broke up, I still came by to drop off tea and occasionally grab something to drink. But my ex took a metalworking apprenticeship a few floors up, and it's been a lot less awkward since then. Ocean and I keep talking for a few more hours. It feels really easy, and I find myself smiling a lot. I check the time and realize it's later than I thought. I didn't notice the time. I should probably get going. But I had such a nice time hanging out and chatting with you. I had a great time too. Would you like to hang out again? It doesn't need to be here. Yes. I'd love to, but I'm not sure what my next week looks like. No worries, we can reconnect the week after and sort it out. Sounds perfect. Angling for a double. We're gonna get ourselves a joint living space apartment. I'm gonna start dating Ocean. Before we get going, I actually brought something for you. Oh! Just as a little way to say thanks for how you've helped me and show that I like spending time with you. They pull a cardboard box out from their bag. It's a modded plant, one that doesn't need light to grow. Oh, it's so cute! I open the top of the cardboard and peek inside at the plant. It's beautiful, thank you. Glad you like it. And I'm really happy that we became friends. I like spending time with you. Happy to be friends, thankful gift, thank him more. That means a lot, and so does the plant. I really appreciate it and you. So happy to hear that. Oh, but you mentioned you need to get going. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you longer. No worries at all. We get up and start heading out of the cafe. Ocean pauses by the doorway and turns back to me. Good luck with Nibbles. Oh, I hope everything goes well. Thank you, I do too. I thought I was gonna get a kiss out of that. We walk back to the elevators together, lingering to chat a bit on the way. I'm really happy about my developing friendship with Ocean. As I get home, my phone starts to ring. It's the vet. I pick up. Hello? Oh, fuck, here we go. Hello, this is Dr. Monk's office calling. We have some good news about your upcoming appointment. We've received a very generous donation that will be lowering the cost of all of our procedures for the next year. The new cost for Nibbles Dandelion's procedure is $14,450. So, okay, it shaved $2.5 grand off of my thing, which it's still a fucking lot of money, my guys. I know who the donor is. Wow, can't believe it. That's amazing. Congratulations on the discount. We'll see you on Sunday. I mean, I don't think I have enough money still. I don't think I'm gonna have enough money. A smile spreads across my face. I can't believe Florence pulled through. I'll need to figure out how to send her a thank you message. I take a moment to stretch and release some of the tension I've been carrying in my shoulders. With a sigh, I get up and start on a few chores. Just the bare minimum I need to finish tonight. I take a look out the window and spot some elderly people bringing out tables and chairs. Oh, we've already seen this one. Blah, blah, blah. Nibbles is out. After I finish eating, have some plants. I pull out the plant they gave me and hang it from one of the industrial beams. Oh, there it is. Cute. I take a look at the time with surprise. The night snuck up on me. I am short only $1 grand, though. Right? That ain't bad. Okay. I am curious to see what happens when I get to the office, because I still have Celine to deal with. Blah, blah, blah. Winnie, talking to Winnie. Sol uses your full name. She doesn't like you. Why don't she like you? Maybe I will. Thank you. Goodbye. Bag full of rattling parts. We go to see Sol. Sure, what's up? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is new. About our recent clients. I overheard a bit of your conversation with Florence Sanderine when she returned yesterday. I want you to know that I'm really proud of you for how you handled her as a client. I know it must not have been easy to turn down such a large commission. I wonder if you can date Winnie too. I mean, that'd be cool. I feel like Winnie isn't into me though, you know? Like I'm just the kid from the shop kind of thing. I really appreciate that you took the time to understand her and treat her as a person. I'm trying to be responsible, mostly. It would have been irresponsible for me to do anything else. I just wanted to help Florence as much as I could. Ugh. If I had a collar, I'd be tugging on it awkwardly right now. There is a past Len who threw Florence's unease to the wind and just helped their rabbit. It's important to me that you know that I see what you're doing and I appreciate you. It makes me proud to work here alongside you. Oh, damn, Saul, that's the nicest you've been. Is that all? Yes. I'll get going then. Tugging on it? Yeah, on my collar. You know the... You never seen that expression? Tugging on your collar? Oh, God, I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it in the Discord. Tugging on collar. Yeah. Actually, I bet you Discord has a thing for it in tenor. That's not how you spell tugging. Tugging on collar. There you go. Like that. Wow. Hey, don't Google the word tugging by itself. Whoa. I tug it on my phone. Down, chat. Down. Bad chat. Oh Christ, we're almost done my stream. We're coming up on the end of it. Later that day, I get home and drop my stuff up on the table before checking on Nibbles. She hasn't eaten again. I was looking forward to the next episode, but I didn't pay for my TV this time. Play with Nibbles. Oh, baby. Okay, I am short like $1,000. I am short $1,000 and I still have Celine. So, nice job with the sales. Thank you, Baron. Okay, piss off. All right, Celine. I need to make $1,000. I think I will actually. I think Celine's whole shit is her base operation is 1,200 in commission. So I'm gonna have enough no matter what. Stop you. What? Doc, come on. What the hell? Okay. So we're talking to Celine about stuff. What's your budget? I agree about that. What past mods have you got? Snark back. Plans after the mods. Practical. Learn more. Reason for past mods. Oh god, there was an option to ask about her occupation. Whoa, did you see the lag there? Lewd mutiny. Now we're all getting wet together in the bath. Spooky isn't here, we need to make up. You hear that, Spooky? You got fucking called out. Called out. Oh, what do you mean by that? Oh, your clients aren't always in control, I said. And she said, you know, that's not true. And I said, what do you mean? I'm sure you've seen clients who have faced outward pressure to get or not get mods, such as their family or their work, or clients who are easily influenced. In those situations, they would not be fully in control. You mean every single client I've had? Spooky's probably hanging out. Spooky's probably lurking. Additionally, not all of your clients can afford to visit a different clinic if you decide not to recommend them. And how would you suggest remedying this problem? It is difficult to tell when people are acting for themselves or for others. Lead by example, live truthfully to yourself, and don't push your belief on others. Examine your thoughts and realize that you often don't know what's best for others. Decide that you won't make decisions based on getting a fatter paycheck. I'm trying. Spooky didn't miss my stream. Flicker! Don't fucking hit me with that. I am old. I need to be in bed. If I'm not in bed by 10 p.m., I get cranky, okay? You went live at like exactly 10 p.m. my time. I was in bed. I'm sorry. I'll try to make it to the next one, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm just a part of a greater system. I didn't design it. They nod. Trying is all that I ask. Well, I am trying. You're a wish granter, a dream weaver. Beware lest you become a curse enforcer. Can I ask about your work? I am curious. What do you want to know? You work as an architect, right? That's correct. What's an average day at work look like for you? I didn't get to ask this last time. Sitting with a computer and modeling a new space, walking through its projection and feeling its shape. Sometimes I also meet with clients. I suppose we have that in common. What are your clients like? They lift their eyebrows. She is very pretty. I like Celine. You don't need to answer if you'd rather not. All right. I suppose my clients are much like yours. Do you enjoy your job? I find it challenging, engrossing, and enjoyable. Yes. That's great. Yes, it is. You know what Celine reminds me of? I was getting this vibe in my last playthrough. Definitely not prettier than Florence. Florence is definitely a lot more my type. But I think I vibe with Celine's personality more. Celine reminds me of a snake. Or like a predator, like a cheetah. Like they're getting ready to pounce, you know? They're sizing me up as prey. They're feeling me out for how I do things, and they're getting ready to just lunge at me. This is the feeling I get from Celine. Celine is a cougar. Doc, I was trying to avoid the term. Because that has different connotations, doesn't it? Honk. What made you want to become an architect? It's the perfect intersection of science, engineering, art, and design. It is a discipline through which I can through which I can convey so much or nothing at all. A realm of endless possibility. If you can find the funds. Hey Amby, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Ambly Bambly? Is there ever honking when you're talking? Christ, Flicker. What the hell? I will hydrate. Flicker, have you seen me? Look. I got nothing. I got nothing down there. At best, I got a soda stream. But like, that's it, you know? How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm also hungry. We're getting near to the end of my stream, so I'm going to be wrapping this up soon. The soda stream. This is some deep lore, Amby. We have determined that I have a soda stream between my legs. Don't worry about it. Do it, honk. I don't know. Do it. You know what? I'm going to actually start wrapping it up here because Celine is some interesting shit.
The balls harden.
My balls, they're so hard. Okay, we're gonna save on 2 here. Then Soda Stream Robot. We are going to wrap this up because I have an ad coming up now. And I don't want to let it play because y'all get enough ads in your day-to-day life. And I need to stop anyway because it's coming up on supper time. So we're going to call this... Oh, God, no, you know what? I do want to see the end of this stream, though, don't I? Because I want to see what happens with my rabbit. And the good ending. No, we're not wrapping this up yet. Sorry. No, that's the wrong button. We're not wrapping this up. We're going to run through it. I'm sorry about the ads. But give me just a moment, please, so I can yell at my partner about something. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. There we go. Funds. And have you the funds? I've been fortunate enough to catch the eye of some upper floors, yes. Are there any artistic goals you have for your work? Yes, I want the spaces I create to feel like they have clear intentions without additional explanation. However, I don't want any who enter the spaces to feel required to conform with them. I think these oppositional forces are what make my designs appealing. Some see the spaces I create as multifunctional, but those people aren't listening to what the space is trying to say. They overwrite it with their own expectations. Gotta save my points for my secret surprise. It's coming. It's coming. But you got time, Flicker. That's not gonna happen until at least November. Earliest November. Before I can form my next question, Celine puts up a hand to stop me. While this is all lovely, I do think you have enough information. Okay. Alright. Recommendation. I need to save $700 more. Recommend. I'm gonna do more than okay for the operation. Let's try all the same shit I tried last time. How convenient. Try... Oh, the improved hearing didn't work last time. Heart. What would you think about replacing your heart? It would improve cardiovascular function. Okay, took that. Good. Try the claws. Would you be interested in changing your claws to nails? Nails to claws. It looks cool. Alright, she took that one too. Vocal mimicry is the other one I got. Helpful for arguments is how I managed it last time. That would be helpful. Actually, take some mimicry. Different pitches? I'm already going through them though. Oh no. Oh no. When's the last time I saved? Oh, I'm letting you down, Flicker. I'm letting you down. Oh wait, I can just load. Because I saved with the intention of maybe not doing it, you know? On the ones I didn't get. Okay. Oh, different pitches on the ones I didn't get. I see what you mean. Okay. So let's... Yeah, you're right. Let's try that. So I know that the replaced heart worked with improved cardiovascular, so we can get this one. The claws worked with looks cool. Okay, vocal mimicry. Helpful for arguments. Alright. Now. Milk her. I'm trying to. Improve... Wait. You didn't hear me say that. Ad break. Oh no, I'm sorry, ad jail. I'm sorry the ads are going. Have you considered improving your hearing? Sorry. We've gone far enough past my budget, don't you think? Oh. This is the last one. No, Doc, damn it. Good. About modding your ears. Okay. Better attuned with spaces. Oh, this is something. It might let you understand the spaces you're looking to build in or the designs you're working on better. You can engage with them on a whole new level. Interesting point. I'd like to try that. Hey, all right. Okay, we'll stop there. I mean, I got the hearing this time. Next, we'll meet with the surgeon. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I have just enough money for the rabbit. We did it, baby. Yay. Yeah, the arms were a long shot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I have some time. Are you enjoying the promotion? How are the mods? How's Marin? I understand. Oh! Whoa! Clement didn't ask for more. I hope she has more better days than worse. Thank you. I should probably get going. It was nice talking to you. Whoa! I wonder if he goes for the, Hi, Desty. I wonder if he asks for way more mods in the other one because I managed to upsell him on so many. Like, I overloaded him on mods, and it kind of... Hello. Right? Because he didn't ask for more this time. Hey! Hi, Azza! Azza, you're just in time for me to be wrapping up my stream. So, hi. Azza, I managed to do it! I managed to save Florence, and I have saved Nibbles this time. Alright. I did it, Azza. I did it.
No.
I need to raid you as I was wrapping up? Well, you did it. Good job. I hope... How was your Story of Seasons, Azza? I hope you went well. I hope it went well.
Okay, I'll see you there.
So happy they got the promotion, but I feel torn about the play with Nibbles. Always play with Nibbles.
I was too close, apparently.
I give Nibbles some food.
That was completely my
And ads are done. Welcome back, everyone. Hi. I was waiting for ads to be finished. Hi, Raiders. In case you don't know me, I'm Len. I like to play visual novels and sci-fi games and cool games. and games I need to narrate and stuff like that. Play with nipples? No. Nibbles. Nibbles Dandelion, my pet rabbit. Hello? Alright. I'm just gonna ask. We're good. So I finished a run. I managed to... Man, Selena's cool. Oh, the eye mods and the ear mods look so cool together. Is that how I milked her? I hate that. So we actually finished my first run. We managed to save Nibbles, but I sold Florence out for it, and she looked very sad. This run, we managed to save Florence. You forgot to end stream? We'll go do it now. We managed to save Florence this time, and I have enough money. Oh no. Saul does beautiful work. I bought more mods. Hey Ninja, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, Ninja. I bought more mods than I would have liked here. I recognize that this is a consequence of my own decisions and no one forced these mods upon me. They make me happy, but I wish I had waited longer before getting them. My budget didn't have the leeway for this kind of purchase at the moment. Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm sorry for pushing the extra mods. I should have been more mindful of your budget. As I said, I take responsibility for my actions. Look at the heart mod. How cool is that? But thank you. I appreciate your accountability. In any case, that's all I had to say. Do you know if Dr. Saul is free right now? And then she goes and stops and checks her in on her. Goodbye. Hey, I'm fine. She offers her palm. There's some money. Thank you very much. I'm gonna say no recommendation. Sorry, I don't know. Thank you. Goodbye. Did 1 hour before I was able to watch. Alright, we're back in the office. The reason I'm speeding through this is because we finished the run already. I just want to get to the end to see my rabbit, how my rabbit's doing. Nibbles is gonna be okay! Azza, look at Nibbles! Look at Nibbles! Azza, look at Nibbles. Look at this rabbit. Look how cute this rabbit is, right? I pull her into my arms, rubbing along the top of her head and her neck. She nestles into me. I lay down and she settles on my chest. We stay like that until my eyes start shutting of their own accord. Sleep. I spend the next morning bouncing between excitement. Finally, it's time to leave for Nibbles' appointment. And we go to the vet. The vet picks her up and then brings her back, and she's fine. She's okay. My heart fills to bursting every time I look at her. It's still sinking in that she's going to be fine. Why Nibbles copying me? Nibbles is so cute. I spend most of the day watching her sleep. She made it. The next day, I get into work. My fatigue is lightened. We're good. Spot Baron hovering by the counter and dread rises through me. Oh, yes, the final thing. Let's see what Baron has to say. Let's move to my office. In your time here, you've been doing a pretty great job. There's a lot that I would do differently, but hey, you're closing sales, so I can't complain. And Sol definitely doesn't. She's not one to warm up to people, so I'm not sure how you managed, but you can throw it onto the list of things you're doing right. Oh, I didn't get this last time. She recommended you get a promotion, and I agree with her arguments. So congratulations, you're getting a raise. Whoa. Maybe thanks Sol, we wouldn't be having this chat if it weren't for her. Did I accidentally do a better run this time? Thanks, Baron, this will really help me out. I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Good chat. He gets up and leaves the room. It takes a moment for the reality of what happened to sink in. What did Sol tell Baron? I give myself a moment to calm down before starting to figure out what I'm supposed to be working on. My head is still spinning. I got an achievement for that. My head is still spinning and it's hard to focus. I decide to grab a coffee before giving work another crack. Lobby is empty. Sol must be in. Knock. I want to let you know that I got promoted. It looks like I'll be sticking around for some time. That's great to hear. Congratulations. Thank you. Really happy for you. Thanks, Sol. That was super kind of you. Things are getting better. Oh, fuck. Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean I nailed it? Is this the best possible ending? Take a picture of that. Did I accidentally do the best possible ending? I don't know. Because I didn't get the painting from Jupiter, right? I got 2 dates with Ocean. I kept Florence from ruining her life. Last time right square was blue, yeah. I don't know what these mean. The 5 modified endings? I don't know. I don't know what this means, and there's no way to tell. Huh. Wow. Something about my ending with each person, maybe. I'm gonna have to check that out though. But I think with that, with the fact that I managed to save Florence this time, I am going to call that a wrap on this game. We are going to put this one aside. We're going to put it on the shelf. I love lesbians. That was in the credits there. I only just noticed that. Someone in the credits called I love lesbians. So that's it. Hey, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I played Quality Dreams reasonably priced. If you liked what you saw, please go get it. Go give these people support. It's a good game. It's not that expensive. It supports Canadians, which, you know, I'm all for, being Canadian myself. And yeah. Thespians. Lesbian thespians. I guess that's it. So hey, if y'all are no, I'm gonna ignore them, Flicker. I'm gonna ignore them. I need to go eat. I'm hungry. If Dusty, I'll do them after I go off. All right, I'll do them once I turn off the stream. I'm trying to say goodbye here. So, hey, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Azza, thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry I didn't do like all the post stream stuff. Azza, I hope you've gone to take a rest or sleep, hopefully. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you liked the game. If you did, go pick it up. If you liked what I'm doing, feel free to throw me a follow. It's appreciated. And hell no. Go to bed, Azza. Go to bed. Dusty, I don't hate you. I could never hate you. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Come on by tomorrow. We are starting October. Follows me? What a wild thing to do if you only just followed me now. We are starting Halloween month next week, or yeah, tomorrow. So it's going to be a whole month of horror games and horror adjacent games, starting with Silent Hill F. God help me. I have never played a Silent Hill. It's going to be a time. I have changed a little bit of things on my layout just for fun. If you're interested in seeing some cute stuff, come on by. And I think that's it. So let's find someone to raid out to. I'm going to move OBS over here. I'm going to open up Twitch. Lencorm. Let's see if anyone else is playing this. No one else is playing this. What a shock. How about streaming right now? Is there anyone I know streaming that I should raid to? Snapcube is streaming. What a fucking wild thing that would be to raid to Snapcube. Although I have heard good arguments for raiding to people bigger than yourself. Like raiding to big names sometimes is a good way to get your name out there, you know? Yeah, Doc, I have noticed that too. I tend to be the only person playing games. I think my whole thing is like niche games. Abby is playing Contractors. Snapcube is I'm not gonna raid to them. That scares me. I could raid to Iron Mouse. Just to make it even worse. How about Owen? Maybe I raid out to Owen, or maybe Lita? Lita's an artist I started following. Lita's doing art right now. She does very good art. You know what? Why not? I was watching Lita yesterday. It's very calming stuff. No worries, Flicker. No worries. Lita does very, very cute art, so we're gonna raid out to them. The only thing I will ask is don't make a fuss in chat. She doesn't like chat to go too fast. She, like, one of her rules is straight up like, hey, I'm not super comfortable talking. So just, it's all good. Len raid's good. Don't go crazy in there is all I'm asking. So yeah. I think no raid message. I think it'll pop up a raid message when I hit the raid thing because it's part of my thing. But yeah, just hang out. Enjoy the vibes. She does traditional media manga drawing. And she's very, very quiet and soft. And it's nice to listen to. So, raid is live. I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow for Silent Hill F. Please wish me luck. Bye, everyone.